Oh, that was gross. Ugh, what is this, like a milkshake? Give me a break. I got a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. And the funny thing about Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it's half the time is awful. Half the time it's pretty good, half the time it's just plain dog shit. I just took a sip of this coffee. It's a caramel latte. And you know when you make a chocolate milk? And the very bottom of the chocolate milk is the pool of syrup. And you suck that up, and when you're a kid, that's the greatest thing in the world. Well, I just did that with caramel liquid sauce. And that sucked. That was horrible. I drank the entirety of what they needed to put in this to make it caramel. I just sucked the whole thing up. Shake it up next time. Fucking Dunkin' dog nuts. Hi. We're going to try to beat sorcery tonight. Sorcery Part 4. Crown of Kings. Personally, I believe you should play Brain Training DS. I don't think you can't even record the DS, can you? Don't you need like a very special device that sticks onto the back? It's like a battery pack. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
That's not a car alarm, those are crickets. Those are crickets. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna just get myself situated and we can get going.
Wait, what?
Alrighty. Happy Friday. Merry Friday. The last time we played, I made a quick little goof. I could have started at this checkpoint here and gone inside the tower, but I didn't. But, from my understanding, from what people have been saying in the chat, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I guess. So, everyone was freaking out when that happened, but I'm pretty sure I read a bunch of things in the chat that people were saying that, don't worry, I probably couldn't have killed the guy anyways. So,
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna have to just live with that. Yeah, I made a little goof. It's okay. And then I thought we started going this way, or we started here. I think I actually moved over here maybe before the stream started. But thank you, Schwada Papa, Minimode, and Pubo for your subscriptions. Pubo for 7 months. Thanks, dude. Jim Jam Charmaine Champagne. That is a name. That's a very long name. Thanks, dude. Go get stabbed to death. No, we're I could try to go back up there again, but I'm not sure. We're just gonna go. I can't even rewind now. I can't. There's no rewind. Finally got a way to make some cash. Here's the first of many. Oh, geez, dude. Thanks. Appreciate the 100. Appreciate the $100. 100-bit dollars. Alright, you guys ready to go? So where I have not been, we explored all these. We explored all these. Did pretty much everything I can do here, I think. We already got through the Throben doors. You tweeted me a list of sorcery deaths? I'll have to look at that when the stream's over.
Yeah.
Farm that slime thing that gave you stamina? I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I'm sure I could go back there and do it. That was what? This one, right? One of these two. Twitch won't let me watch ads for bits anymore, so I'll use the rest during the stream. Baby Jerma, just for you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Anything good come from the towers? Here's the thing. I don't know. I know that this whole game is teaching me how to do counter spells. All of Sorcery 4 has been, hey, we're going to put all these towers here for you to counterspell all of them. Every spell. Here's every spell in the game, and please counter them.
Wait.
So I have to assume that's probably very important. Why else would they make this entire thing? To teach me this. Crickets is still on? Yeah, it's because I'm standing in, like, the alleyway. Yeah, I haven't gone up here. This is something I haven't done. This is something I don't think I've done over here. So we're gonna, like, we're gonna completionist. We're gonna kind of explore everything. Crab or lobster? I would probably say crab. I got the goblin's wig. I'm still dressed as this guy. So we're gonna go over here. Or actually, I think I kind of want to take... I feel like this guard captain outfit is just making problems. I don't know. We'll see. Let's continue. You guys ready? We've been sitting here long enough. Let's start it. 100% completion. Now, we're just looking to beat it tonight. And the stream is not going to turn off tonight until this game is complete. So there you go. We'll be here until it's done. Maybe if you guys can help me out at some point, if it gets to be where I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, it's okay. We'll do it together. Alright, let's go. So going down the right side here. You make your way along the hallway. A lane heads off. I can't, like, read tonight. I just said hallway and then Lee. I don't even know. Alright, let me take another sip of coffee. Hold on. Alright. You make your way along the alleyway. A lane leads off. The moon climbs the sky, filling the world with thin silver light. Look down the lane. Looking down the lane, you see a large tavern with plenty of noise coming from it. You would do well to find somewhere safe to rest. Alright.
Yeah.
Get your sleeves rolled up. I did go in this tavern already, so we're gonna go by the alleys. I want to get up here. Look at the alleys, because we've done... you know, I'll spend the night by the fire. These people were afraid of me, right? Yeah, these people were not. They were terrified of me because I have the guard captain on. Gonna go by the fire with the random weird people. When is turkey cooking with Jerma? If I ever did something like that, it would just be me in an apron with two huge oven mitts on. And I put a turkey in the oven and just kind of hang out for like 4 hours and the stove lights on fire. And then the stream ends. Yeah, here what you do, you take a turkey breast, it's real easy. You stuff it with some stuffing. I'd take like 2 pads of butter and just butter the shit out of it. Open up the oven, throw it in, 600 degrees for 6 hours. And like, I would just hang out for 6 hours. And just talk and like chop up onions and stuff while we have like a gaming discussion. And then the stove lights on fire. And I scream and the stream ends. Do it. I don't have much time to prepare for that. Thanksgiving stream, what is it, 24th? No, I don't think I could even think to do something like that. I'd pay money to see that. Alright, you put your pack down against one side of the street, a little way out of the circle of firelight. The group around the fire pay you no attention. Yeah, because I'm dressed as a guard. So let's go to bed. I don't have any rations, but I'm not going to lose any life.
Yeah.
What? How did I end up with 4 stamina? What did I do? I don't understand. Okay, well, I'm asleep. Make a Thanksgiving video. Maybe I will do the thing I always wanted to do. Let's just record me and my family eating Thanksgiving dinner for like 2 hours and just upload it. Just like a ceiling cam pointed down, like, oh yeah, pass the mashed potatoes, please. Oh, yeah, that was delicious. What's in this? Is this, what is that? Is that cheese? Cheese and broccoli with little crispy onions? Wow, what fantastic. That's all anybody says at Thanksgiving. Next time we have Thanksgiving dinner, just listen. You'll hear it. Nobody has any real conversations at Thanksgiving. They just talk about what they enjoyed on their plate at that current time. And you look up and you just say it. For some reason, you say it. You take a bite of mashed potatoes, and even though you don't even think they're okay, they're good. They're not great, but they're okay. What? Who made these? Who made these? Hey, who made these? And somebody like at the end of the table will be like, oh, I made those. And you're like, oh, wow, excellent. You gotta give me that recipe. Take a bite of the macaroni and cheese. Who made these? Wow, who made this? I don't know why I do it every time. I think you're just trying to, like, look like you care. Alright, you wake the next morning to find the narrow street still in darkness. You get quickly to your feet once more. Look at the alleys. I want to go up in the alleys. Didn't the rat tell me to go check out the bronze building? Alright, explore the alleys and follow the road. We already did most of the stuff here. Here we go, the alleys. We've not gone up here. Remember the little rat friend told us about this. You head into the alleys cautiously, trusting to luck as you choose your directions. The early morning sun makes the air glow. The paths turn this way and that until you reach a fork. Look left. You look down one of the alleys. It seems no different than the one you followed here. Indeed, it looks exactly the same. Look right. The second alley looks all but identical to the first. What did that guy tell? What did Vancast tell me? Don't ever go not right. Give us the secret recipe. This reminds me of D&D so much. It does. It's Steve Jackson. It's a very old game that they ported. I'm gonna go right. Your instincts suggest the right road, but you will have to keep moving. You must surely be reaching the edge of the alleyways by now. You've walked a considerable distance. To your surprise, the alleyway emerges suddenly into the crossroads with the fire pit where you started. Okay. Apparently wasn't right. Explore the alleyways. We'll go left this time. They walked in a circle. When's the channel redesign dropping? Blordau is currently working on it. So it's going to trickle in over the next few weeks. I know there's at least a couple things that he's, I think, almost done with over the next few days here. We'll see. Okay, you disappear into the alleyways once more, following lanes that seem to switch back and twist in on themselves. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. After passing several blocks, you begin to develop the sense that there is more land here than could possibly fit. Look around. Stopping to turn around on the spot, you see no movement. The buildings are empty, their shutters hanging loose, and a gentle smell of decay drifts across the streets. Call out. Show yourselves, denizens of this place, you cry out. Your words echo away down the tight alleys, coming back to you after a minute or two from another direction, but there is no response. Alright. So just as like a maze, keep walking. You move cautiously onwards. The alleyways all look the same. You stumble around a corner and come upon a small open square in which a single building lists slightly to one side. Look at it. The building is made of haphazard stone blocks roughly piled on top of roughly piled on top of the other into a slightly listing structure. It is, however, most definitely a house. Okay, there's a random house here in the maze. Let's go inside of it. Curious, you approach this building. Is this place the cause of the strange disturbance to this area? The house. Oh boy. Okay. You approach the house, a narrow 2-story affair that, like most of Mampang's buildings, is showing signs of tumble and decay. As you approach, you notice the front door is hanging ajar. Every time there's an open door in this game, it's bad news. Every time. I'm gonna knock on the door. You knock firmly on the door, it swings open further, revealing a shabby hall. No one comes to greet you. Speaking of windows, it's gonna be like a creep. Anybody in there? Anybody in a window? Let's call out. Hello? You call into the house. There is no response and you cannot hear any movement in the house. Let's go in. You walk inside, examining the furnishings in the front hall. The front hall is sparse but cared for. Your feet sink into a colorful rug. To your right, there is the kitchen with a few embers in the hearth. Some stairs are nearby. There are several vases of flowers, all fresh. This place is clearly not abandoned. There are a few ways to go. Kitchen upstairs. Well, I need rations, so we're going to be stealing some food from this place. You head into the kitchen. It is clean and spacious. Dried meat hangs from the rafters, and a bundle of fruit sits in a basket by the door. A piece of paper lies on the table, which is scarred from cutting knives. There are more flowers here.
Wait, what?
Cast zap. No, we're gonna take some food. There we go. You hack off a piece of meat and snatch an apple, stowing them in your pack. Read the paper. You pick up the piece of paper. It is a series of directions, beginning from the crossroads. Turn left, second right, third left, first right, and so forth. Left, right, left, right. I'm gonna take it. Okay, keep this in mind. From the crossroads, left, right, left, right. You put it into your pack. Hopefully whoever wrote these directions down has now memorized them. You leave the kitchen and return to the hall. Back to the front hall. You return to the front hall. You could try upstairs. Yeah. Where's the TV? Can I take a TV? Left to right, left to right, left to right. You head up the stairs. The upper floor is one large room. 2 double beds sit at the opposite sides, with trunks at the foot of each. A rug is at the center, with a few toys scattered about. A small table sits by one wall with a small box on top of it. The flowers here have been chosen to match the paint on the walls and furniture. We have a chance. Might as well. What can we do? Stop. Open locks and doors. I mean, is there like a trap door here? Cause slowness. What else can we do? Fog? Summon darkness. Is yap? Talk with animals? Is there an animal? Invisibility? Counters tell, yeah. Well, obviously something is going to happen in this room. Which I don't know. I'll just do Dop. Alright? Everything, whatever's going to open is going to open. 1 stamina. I have it. I'll be fine. I got 2 rations. Let's Dop. Let's see if something opens. You cast the spell and the box pops open. Inside is a ring made of some green metal. A muffled woman's voice comes from below.
Forgot to lock it again. Those children.
You hear her moving around in the front hall, humming to herself. Shit, somebody's home. I can just like sprint downstairs, leap out the window, announce myself. Hold on. See the future? No, I'm not gonna sit down right now. Float in the air. This is a pretty good stealth mission. Stealth mission. I don't know what to do here. I can't really hurt her. I could go invisible. I could go invisible. I'm here to take all your stuff. I'm gonna go invisible. The best spell in the game. Why not use it here? I can't imagine playing through this game without Yaz. Invisibility. You slip on the pearl ring and craft the spell. As you wait, a fog extends from the jewel of the ring, surrounding your body. Slip away or watch her. Oh, God. Okay, this just got, like, real creepy. But I kind of want to know who this is, because they might have something I need. You use your invisibility to watch her as she moves around in the house. She seems a perfectly ordinary woman. Perfectly ordinary person. Should I slip away? I had an opportunity to announce myself. No, there's like a reason why I have to come in here. And no, cancel the spell. You slip off the ring and the spell fades. You hear footsteps on the stairs and the woman's head pops up into view. Her eyes widen. Who are you? She demands. Why are the guard interested in my house?
What?
I'm still dressed as a guard. Knock her down. Yeah, I took off my invisibility ring to knock you over. I mean you no harm. Her eyes narrow. Then why are you here? There's nothing worth stealing after all. I live in the worst house in Mampang. Why is this the worst house? Well, how did you find it? I see what you mean here. Didn't even keep me safe from robbers, she smirks. She remarks grumpily. This used to be a nice area, you know, but the neighborhood has really gone downhill. Your lot should do something about it, instead of going around harassing ordinary citizens. Alright, here comes the big reveal, guys. I'm not a guard. Of course you're not.
Wait, what?
If you were a guard, you would have knocked me down by now and stolen the cheese from my kitchen. She peers at you. But you are an odd one. What are you even doing in this part of town? Why don't your clothes fit? Listen, you would not believe me if I told you. Try me. I'm an old hag, the woman replies sharply. I'm not from Mampang. I've never heard of such a thing. The world outside the wall is dead and dust. You can't be from outside. There is a lush and verdant world out there. I don't believe it. Outside? How do we even look alike? You must be some kind of mutant on the inside. Still, I'm glad you made it back from the horrors out there. No wonder you barged in like you did. I bet seeing a house or a street is strange for you. Come on, straggler. She heads towards the kitchen, calling for you to follow. The name's Mulka, by the way. New friend. New friend. New friend. We got a new friend. Into the kitchen. You follow her into the kitchen. Sit. You sit while she bustles around. I'm not sure whether to be honored or frightened of you. Would you like something to eat? Or perhaps play some dice and chat? I do love a good game, but I have a scant time for it now that the children are getting older. Swindle stones. Let's ask for something to eat. I'll take something to eat, because I already stole 2 things, but she'll give me something food. So, that's free food, man. I'm terribly hungry. Can you give me something to eat? Of course I can, she replies, fussily serving you some bread and cheese, and then watching as you tuck in. She does not appear to notice the missing fruit or meat that you took. Play some dice. What's the stake? She shrugs. No stake. I like to play for the pleasure of playing. Do you barbarians do the same? I play only for money. No, we gotta, because if I just play for fun. Molka counts out 4 dice each and takes first bid. All right, here we go, guys. Swindle stones. If I bet money, she will be mad at me. You are from away. I can hardly believe it. 2 3s. we're going to up the odds here and say 3 threes. Let's hope she goes 4 threes. 5. Wow. Okay, there's not a chance in hell that she has 4 threes. Right? Do I call that? She might have a perfect hand. I don't think so. Although, I don't know why she would do that. I'm going to call it. No, of course not. Yep, only 4 threes. Can't fool me. I'll start with... I have 2 threes. I'll go with 2, we'll go with 1, 2. Let her have to raise the stakes. 2 threes, okay. So that means she might have 2 threes. That means I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say 4 threes. And hopefully she doesn't call this, because if she goes higher, then I can call her. 5 threes. All right, now we're playing with some fire here. That means she has to have 3. She has to have a perfect hand again. Nope. I am the master of Swindleswounds. You cannot defeat me. I'm the Analander. All right, she going with 1, 3. What's with the threes? This lady is obsessed with threes. Let's go with 1, 2 ones. I can just lie right to her face. 2 4s. 3 2s. I'm hoping she has a 2. You got a 2? I think you do. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, Mocha wins the round. Oh, now she's in deep shit. Okay, let's go with 1, 2. 2 3s. Okay, so she has... Maybe she has 2 of those. If she does, then that makes sense. So let's see if she calls it. No, now she's in trouble. You lose. You always get called out on your 3s, lady. You always get called out on your 3s. Now I pretty much just win no matter what. 1 5. 2 5s. Because she has a 5. She's gonna be wrong. No matter what she says right now is wrong. Yeah, 3 5s is just wrong. You're wrong, because I'm sorry. I will take your information, lady. The game is mine. I win, don't I? She shrugs. I used to play in the square quite often, but I'm too busy these days, and the gods demand fines for everything. Okay. Finish playing. I've played enough, you tell her. Of course, she nods somewhat sadly and puts her dice away into a pocket. Mocha opens a cupboard and a dead rat tumbles out. She tuts before putting the rat back on the shelf. May I ask you some questions? Ask away. Okay, I have some options here. Show her the small, oily key. Are you a widow? Where are your children? What is your profession? Show her the key. You pull out the small, oily key. Do you know what this is, you ask. She peers at it. No. Though the stamp at the top, crossed spears, that's a guard's key. I hope you were merciful on whoever you took it from. Huh. Hell yeah, shelf rat. I already know how to get into the tower. What is your profession? I'm a clerk. I scribe records of the farmers, keeping track of who is growing what and how much. Why? So the gods know how to distribute the food, otherwise we'd starve. Have you ever wanted to leave Mampang? To be honest, no. It seems terrifying. Barbarians and wastelands. What is your profession? Hey, what do you do for work? Nothing much. You? Oh, yeah, our date's going real well. Pull out my sword, get revenge for the shelf rat. It's Anna. It really is Anna from Overwatch. No, I want to see her again. That's insane. Didn't even see that. It's not like that. I'm sure you think so, having lived here. But I have grown used to civilization. The wastes out there would be too dangerous for me. Well, you are a nosy one, her voice full of humor. You get up, giving Mulka a hearty goodbye, and give me a goodbye. Goodbye, you're a nosy one, bye. I think I blew it, guys. Don't light any blood candles, cries Mulka as you leave. Huh? Why would you yell that? Okay. You walk out once more, you tumble out into the crossroads of the alley. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? We have our directions. Explore the alleys.
Yeah.
The alleys. Here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Wait, was it right, left, or left, right? It was left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, you pull up the sheet of directions. There we go. Okay, follow them. You enter the alleyways, following each line on the directions exactly. Near the dome. The turnings and openings on the map are confusing, but eventually you stumble upon an unfamiliar sight. The bronze dome is not a tent, as you had assumed, but rather almost a perfect hemisphere. Its surface gleams with the shifting, glossy luster of liquid metal. R.I.P. Shelf Rat. This game has a lot of rats. Okay, walk around the dome, touch the surface. Let's just look at it for a second. You circle the dome, taking in the shining hue and near-perfect curve. You've never met an artisan who could craft anything like this. Its edges disappear into the ground. It could, in fact, be a buried sphere, but you cannot tell. There's no discernible door or opening. Touch the surface. You place your hand on the dome. It is cool, metallic, and you detect a faint vibration beneath your palm. Okay. What the hell is this thing? What are my options? Well, there's an option. Counters Zen. I have to counter this probably, but I'm not going to zap the dome. It's going to bounce back and kill me. Raz, sharpened blade. See the future. What else can we do? Walk is a shield. Is this thing gonna like attack me? Some monster's gonna come out of this thing. Could do how. How might give me some answers here. No, I can't zap. I have 4 stamina right now. No, I have 3 stamina. It's gonna kill me, right? I'll die. I'll be down to 2 stamina. Let's see the future. It's free. Seeing the future is always like a great idea because it doesn't cost anything. You settle into a sitting position on the ground and take out the orb of crystal. Looking to the stars, you craft the magic and suddenly find yourself somewhere quite new. You are holding your sword in front of you, and the sword is buried half into the surface of the bronze dome. Okay. Look at the sword. You long down at the blade of your sword. It glistens with something as though freshly oiled. Look at the dome. You look at the dome. It does not seem damaged, and there is no seam where the sword disappears into the building's skin. Step forward. You take a step forward, and your hand enters the metal surface of the dome and is swallowed up. The vision fades. Is this dome impervious to spells? Alright, well. I do have oil, right? Well, it's let's see, where is it? Right here. Sharpened beeswax. You think that'll do it? What about like the strength potion? Isn't that something else too? I don't think I even have it. I don't think I can even do my strength potion thing. Yeah, I mean that's like the look at it. It's here. It's looking me right in the face. Sharpened blade. Using a little of your beeswax, you coat the edge of your cutlass and then cast your spell. The blade flashes and glows as the metal binds itself tighter into a razor blade edge. Strike the dome. You poke the dome with your magically sharpened sword. Somehow the metallic surface yields to the tip of the blade. I'm gonna this is gonna be like a big landmine. I'm going to stick this in here deep and the whole town's gonna blow up. Well, cut into the dome. You plunge your enchanted blade into the dome. It offers no resistance. Pushing your blade in feels like parting water. What do I do? Should I go further? Should I push it further? Should I stick it in there deep? Push it in further. You press a little further, the sword continuing to slide inward until it is in, up to the hilt. This is definitely like making it a magic weapon, right? Because right now it's coated the whole weapon. Or should I push it in more? I'm gonna push it further and it's gonna be a bad thing. Are we still dreaming? Are we still dreaming? I think I'm gonna pull it out. Pushing further is pushing it. And now I'm gonna have a magic enchanted weapon. That's what I would imagine. I paid so much for the sword. Yeah, this was like 600 gold worth. I'm at the hilt. Up to the hilt. Pull it out. I'm done. You call me a coward if you want. I'm pulling it out. You pull the blade back out again. It appears unharmed, but so does the dome. The surface has sealed up completely. What? Should I go deeper? Well, it didn't hurt. I'm gonna fucking die here. Do it. Push the sword into the dome once more. Once more, you hold out your enchanted blade and puncture the dome's surface. Steeling yourself, you step through the dome's surface. There is no feeling as the walls melt away. You emerge into a hollow space inside the dome. Oh, Jesus. Can I get out of here? Shit. You stand within the dome, a curious warped space the size of a small room. The gleam on your sword edge fades. A skeleton stands in the center, hands raised towards the ceiling. A strange light emits from the higher of its two hands. Through your feet, you feel the same soft vibration as you did from outside. The dome is humming. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna turn into a fucking skeleton here, aren't I? Let's examine this stuff first. You trace the edges of the dome. The smooth wall glitters, more gold than bronze, without a trace of the grime from the city, and no trace of the opening you made to come in here. Then the walls begin to echo with a beautiful voice.
Annalander, you have found a place of safety.
The voice is familiar, of course. Who is this? The voice is familiar, of course. It is Libra once more.
This place is shielded by a simple, strong magic. I may visit you here and provide you with the visions you may need.
Okay. What is this place? What?
Merely a magic, she replies. No more and no less.
You feel a great calm cross over your body.
Rest now, then begin your explorations afresh, knowing you are protected.
Libra has visited you. You may rewind to this point of the story. So I get a rewind? Okay, now I'm gonna rest here. 10 stamina, hell yeah. You settle down to rest, enjoying the quiet and the protection of the dome. Hours go by that could be minutes. Oh, this is so good, guys. You understand how fucking good this is? I didn't even realize how great this was. Because now I don't ever have to die again. Perfect. And honestly, we said no rewinds before. I don't give a shit anymore. That is out the goddamn window. This is not a rewind, this is a checkpoint. Because now I don't have to lose maximum stamina. I don't have to boom, 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 land here. I can just start from here every single time. If I fuck something up, come right back here. Hours go by that could be minutes. All right, let's look at the skeleton. You look over the skeleton. It stands with feet apart, clad in tattered sorcerer's robes with hands cupped towards the ceiling. You cannot see what it is holding, but the glow lights up the room. You let your eyes unfocus for a moment and see channels of starlight streaming through the dome into the hands of the skeleton. Magical powers pouring through its hands and spreading throughout the space. The vibration you feel is the channeling of great power. Grab his hands. Oh, I might, like, absorb something here. Should I do it? I can rewind to here, right? Yeah, you remember. Yeah. Grab his hands. You carefully grab the hands of the skeleton, hoping to glimpse the object it is holding, but the figure is old and its bones are brittle. One wrist snaps off like a twig. Suddenly your chest compresses, as if all the air from the room has been sucked out. Starlight bursts from the skeleton's hands, playing across the glittering walls and nearly blinding you. There is a moment of darkness, then sunlight fills your eyes. You clear your eyes to find the dome has gone, and so have the alleys. What? I did not just fuck that up, did I? Hold on. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're fine. I can rewind it. I can do it. Don't worry. We're fine. I didn't fuck it up. Look it. I can do it. Look. See? I can rewind to here. See? Rewind. I have access to rewinds. We're okay. I guess there are no rewinds after all. Saved. All right, hold on. I think we're fine. I might have just canceled the whole spell in that place, but how far can I even go? How far back can I go? I can't go to here. Ha 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 ha, it's still safe.
Yeah.
We're still safe. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Everybody had a little bit of freak out there. We're okay. I just destroyed the whole dome. Test it? Do I need to test it, you think? Yeah, I can do it. I'll be fine. We're good. Rewind to the shelf rat. Yeah, it wouldn't even let me try that if it wasn't gonna work. Darren J with 1,000 bits, so I guess there are no rewinds, yeah. I know. Also, thanks to Bloody Doctor, Onion Simba, Epic Memes, and No Rewinds subscribed. Shiroko, User JJB, Turtleman, and Cakeless Knight. Thanks for your subs. And also to Bingle Jilly, Zanpop, Sorta Steamy, Spencer 455446, Teeny Weeny 222, Shadow Popa, Mini Mode, Pubo. Thanks a lot, guys. I am in love with all of you. And then Still Here. Thanks a lot, Still Here. Welcome, dude.
Wait, what?
How's the channel update going? It's going good. Actually, Blordow, I think, is streaming himself doing it. I believe it's Twitch TV/Blordow. He streams himself doing art and doing music. And I'm pretty sure he's been streaming himself making the channel update to the channel. So if you want to see what it is, you'd be more than happy to follow Blordau, and when he streams, check it out.
Yeah.
But it will be on the channel soon. Alright, you stand now on a quiet street lined with small houses. A man leads out of a window, fixing a broken shutter. The rat's nest of alleys you wandered through is now gone, and the bronze dome is nowhere in sight. Yeah, it should be... Oh, I'll give you a link. Somebody, make sure this is correct. I believe that's the right one. But he's, streaming himself doing it. And so far, it looks pretty great. Alright, greet the man. There's a guy like, it's like Muppet Christmas Carol. Like, Scrooge McDuck walks down the street, and the guy opens up his window and goes, "What the fuck is Scrooge McDuck?" You wave to the man in the window who peers down at you. "Greetings!" The man shrugs. "If you like." What happened to the alleys?
What?
Did you notice the change?
I've lived here all my life. If you don't like it, leave.
What's wrong with your window?
Don't think you can break into my house. Reinforced, that's what it is.
There's clearly nothing to learn here. You bid him farewell. Alright, look around. There's no trace of the dome, no suggestion that the streets themselves of Mampang were rewritten. The magic required for such a task is unimaginable. The purview of legends and gods. If not for what it used to be, you could mistake it for a quiet city street. The main square lies in view straight to the west, while to the east lies a jumble of towers. The only evidence of the previous reality is at your feet. One of the skeleton's hands. In its palm is a single gold coin. I'm not touching this. If I take this coin, that the skeleton's hand is probably the only thing, right? If I take the coin, it's gonna fuck up the whole spell, probably. I'm not touching that. It's one gold coin. Move on. I'm not taking that thing. That's his like last will and testament of the spell. I'm not gonna pry a gold coin out of his.
Wait,
That was the guy that was
what?
holding the spell together. You killed the skeleton for that coin? You feel the presence of Libra fading once more. You make your way easily back into the crossroads. Yeah, I'm fine. You guys want to try to kill me? It's safe to take it. I don't trust it. I don't care if it is. It's one gold piece. I have plenty of money. But that is a huge deal that I can rewind to there now. No, not that. Crossroads. So now this is different now. We can explore this again, right? Look, let's move on. Because I want to... Can I come... Narrow alley. Well, does that change anything? Does that change anything, like, over here? Alright, you pass by the alleys and follow the road as it heads towards the rising wall of Mampang. I've been here before. Yeah, the path opens up. Night has fallen. Doesn't seem like anything's changed. Everything seems quiet. I'll take a rest. Laying your pack down, you try to rest despite the strange noises that drift through the air. At least you've eaten once already today, so you don't need to eat again to avoid any hunger. Close your eyes and go to bed. Forget your troubles. What is left of the night? Through it all, you feel the heat of Analand burning should your quest fail. Okay. Make a move. So nothing around here has changed. Cross into the middle of the small square, guards move this way and that. Yeah. Rich smells. Make a move. The food 10. Yeah, nothing has really changed over here. I could buy a meal. What is it? No, it's too much money. Who gives a shit? So nothing has really changed over here. Wait, hold on a second. Huh? 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 Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, God. Okay, I almost seriously had a meltdown right there. I was going to say what happened, but we're good. I can rewind to the bronze dome. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. What did that say? You return to the middle of the square. Guards patrol the area. The air stirs a little. A pair of sight masters in deep discussion cross the square, but they do not notice you amongst the other guards. I have to kill a sight master for that lady's quest in the middle of the place, right? Clearly, life in Mangpang has lessened their powers of sight. They disappear into an alley mouth. Okay, because I'm obviously, cause I'm disguised as a guard captain. I can't even like go up to the site. I have to kill those guys. How do I get this costume off? Because the lady that was right here, go kill a site master for me. It's like a quest. She has like a gray marker above her head right now. Right now, there's a gray question mark, and my quest tracker is saying it's right here. I gotta get rid of this. I'm not sure how. Can I just do it in the menu? Can I just, like, drop it? I don't think I can just dump it, can I? Captain's uniform, discarded. Okay, here we go. Twirl blonde wig? Wait, I can twirl my wig? It's just on my head. Yeah, I'm taking it off. Discard the captain's uniform. Alright, let's try this again. Because, like, that would make sense, right? Because they keep ignoring me because I have that outfit on. Go to the food tent. We're going to see what happens. Dish of the day. You go fuck yourself. Let's see what happens if I do this now. If all hypotheses are correct. Shit. Where do they go? Weren't they just right here? Maybe like an hour has to go by or something. I have to kill one of these guys. Oh, fuck. Come on. Take your uniform off, twirl your wig, and rewind to... Well, I obviously am gonna have to come back here. Yeah, guard, look at the people, make a move. And there's nobody there. Back to the crossroads. I'm gonna try one more time. Because, like, now I'm back, I'm like, refresh. Okay, here we go. 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 You return to the middle of the small square. Guards patrol the flagstones. As you walk, you become aware of the three spindly figures staring in your direction. Sight masters. The large eyes are a sure giveaway. They are sight masters from Analand. What are they doing so far from home? One beckons you over. Okay, here we go. You approach, noting that the three look much like those who guard Analander's borders. Their leader leans in to you and whispers.
Analander, the whole fortress is looking for you, and here you are, waltzing around as if you were heading to the market.
What are you doing here?
A few of us have made the journey to prepare the ground for you, Analander.
Her companion produces a heavy, scratchy-looking coat, held together by thick ties.
Put this on. It is a cloak of disguise.
So, wait a minute. These guys are from Analander. These guys are from Analand. And they're gonna give me a cloak of what is this, fucking Harry Potter? How did you get here?
Wait, what?
How do you think? The eagles are here. They're waiting for you to do your job and not get caught.
The sight master with the cloak pushes it at you.
Wear it.
Well, they know about the eagles. Can I take it and then kill him? Use the wand, Harry. Alright, look at the coat. You've never seen such a cloak before. It seems remarkably bulky for a cloak of disguise.
It is made from goldcrest feathers. It will make you invisible.
Okay, I mean, these guys... The eagles are here. They knew about the eagles. Okay, sure. Thankful for the allies, you accept the coat. You place your pack down at the sightmaster, drapes it around you. She cinches the ties. The fit is rather uncomfortable.
Yeah, I must be gaining weight.
All three laugh heartily at your quip.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get used to it.
As she speaks, the coat gets tighter. Take it off. You struggle trying to remove the coat, but the ties will not come undone.
Now, says the sightmaster with a grin. This wouldn't be much of a holding coat if you could wriggle out of it.
Oh, fuck you. The coat's grip tightens again. You can barely breathe now. The coat is tightening further. You do not have much time. You cannot cast anything. The coat has pinned your arms to your side. You hear a bone in your chest crack under the pressure. You must escape. So I'm just in a straitjacket that's crushing my chest. Run for the alleys. Your arms are tied, but your feet are free. You start running with a chicken-like waddle across the square. The sightmasters, surprised by your speed, chase after you. They will no doubt draw the attention of the guard. You have neared the edge of the buildings. Shit, what do? Leap at a window? Should I fucking just crash through somebody's window like an action movie? Yeah, crash through a window. You rush at the nearest window and hurl yourself towards it. The breaking glass slices at your flesh, but also slashes the ties holding the coat fast. A householder appears, wailing at the damage to his house. Get this thing off, quick. You throw off the cursed item and breathe deeply, but there is no time to enjoy the sensation of being able to breathe once more. The sightmasters were waiting in the square, weapons drawn. It will be 3 against 1, and these are Analand's most highly trained warriors. What the fuck are they doing? Why are these guys trying to kill me? I gotta get something off here. Why is everybody trying to kill me? Pop-Tarts already? Alright, seriously. First it was Flanker, then it was these guys. Something's not right here. Nap caused sleepiness. We could put them all to sleep. And then I'm going to slit one of their throats. Sap caused depression. By the way, we're in this guy's house right now. I crashed through this guy's window. Walk as a shield. Could do zap. Zap. Zap is so expensive. Zap is too expensive when I could very easily just do, like, nap. We're gonna do nap. Cause sleepiness, cast nap. You carefully lift the brass pendulum from your pack and set it swinging while you cast the spell. One of the sightmasters rushes at you, blade raised, but is stopped in his tracks by the side of the pendulum. He sways in time with it, eyelids drooping. He then yawns and lies down carefully on the street, snoring away. But the other 2 sightmasters are still wide awake. The 2 remaining sightmasters grow cautious now that you have shown yourself to be a threat. Strangely, the guards in the square are paying no heed to the bloodshed. Circle them. Let's go for it. You keep your eyes on them as they circle, hoping to flank you, but you are too well trained to let down your guard. Impatient, one darts in to attack. Sure, go for it. Full blast me. He darts in to attack. Apparently is him not attacking. Well, okay. You drop yourself into crouch as he powers forward with a cry. It only tires him out. His eyes follow your shoulders. Okay, well now I can give him like a 5. And then now, I come at him again. His guard is coming up, conserving his energy so that his next strike can be stronger. Fine. Go for it. You can go for it. Now you're dead. He watches your footwork closely. His next attack is going to be strong. Full blast. What? You dick. Yeah, now he's going to come in. Come on. It said the next attack. He's going to strike again. Alright, he's dead. Acting quickly, you sweep your sword across his body with powerful force. You knock his weapon aside and plunge your blade into his chest. His expression slackens, and those wondrous eyes grow dim. Continue. 2 Sightmasters now lie prone, your magic and strength too much for them. The third, terrified, drops his weapon and flees into the alleys. Search the bodies. You root through their pockets, finding a little gold and some food. Nice. You also find a crumpled parchment in the coat of one of the Sightmasters. Alright, take the parchment. What the fuck is going on here? Unfurling the parchment, you are surprised to find it is a charcoal sketch. You recognize it as a view from the top of the Shumanati wall, looking inwards over Analand. You can even see your own tent, just beside the passage. At the top of the sketch, a fine hand has written, 1 day. Odd. The crowds of the square barely noticed your fight, and those that did hurried past it. You continue on before anyone who might take an interest arrives. This is not a good place to hang around. Alright, now I'm going to buy some food. That was a success. Shumanati. I like this. I know. It's like Shumantanti or something. Shumanati. Let's buy a meal. We just got free gold. Might as well use it. Back down to pretty much where I was before. Thank you, sir. Your food was disgusting. Okay. Now I've killed a Sightmaster. Let's go talk to the old lady. Let's complete the quest. Make a move. To the crossroads. You turn to the crossroads. Move on. Keep on going. Shumanati. Time to continue into the square. She was right here, right by the well. Didn't I have 200 gold last time? What happened? I bought a bunch of stuff. Okay, into the center of town, and she should be right here, right? Make a move. The west side. Right here. There she is, okay. The beggar. I have done it. I have done what you wanted me to do. You walk over where an old woman, little more than a bundle of rags, sits. She does not look at you as you approach. Greet her. Okay. Greetings, old woman. I'm trying to burp. It's not going to work. Her voice, when she speaks, is raspy, barely above a whisper, and her eyes, when they meet yours, are a smooth, glossy black.
There you are, my love. Found you. Now, spare an old blind woman a coin, enough to buy a crust of bread, perhaps.
Give her a coin. You toss a gold coin into her lap, and she rocks back and forth, grinning.
Oh, love, you have made Javine a happier woman. Bless you for helping me live out my last days. Now, love, anything else for an old blind woman?
Who are you? I did what you wanted me to do. Oh, that's right, because I've traveled back in time. Now I have to actually tell her, you know. Yeah, what happened to your eyes?
Oh, the Archmage is such a prick.
Oh, boy, what happened?
You would say he's a stupid idiot.
Oh, boy. How exactly?
Eh.
Oh, and you're a beggar now. My goodness.
No.
The Sightmasters torment you?
Yeah, they...
I can help you.
You are such a kind one.
Alright. I can help you, you say?
You could. You could. Kill one. There are too many for me to be free of their cruelty, but a death or two would taste good in my mouth.
I have killed a Sightmaster.
Oh, did you? Oh, but I see you did. I can smell the blood on you. Do their bomba fruit eyes pop when they die? Or do they fall in on themselves? Never mind. Never mind. Let me take a look at you.
Javine reaches out to you with her fingertips, muttering under her breath. Let her touch me or back away.
Let me just give you a little you know, a little thank you.
I'm gonna let her touch me. You feel a balm.
Oh, baby.
You feel a balm flow over your wounds. She smiles warmly. She folds her hands away into her ragged clothes once more.
Now, get away with you.
But that's it? You're gonna give me like 3 stamina? Nice quest. I want to ask you some questions. She shrugs.
Ask away. And then tell me if their eyes smoke or turn to liquid.
I'm told the Archmage can't see the Throben doors. You remark.
That's true. It's the only secret place in the Citadel. The only place you could plot revenge and get away with it. If you can get back down. Or inside, I suppose.
Does the Archmage have any enemies?
Yes, and the strangest kind. There are Birdmen in this keep, unhappy with their lot. They have a name for themselves. Something or other of the Shin.
How can they be identified?
Simple. If you meet the Birdmen, I hear you should ask about their mothers.
You offer your thanks. She cackles again.
A bit of gossip is a small price to pay for a dead sightmaster.
She scratches herself. Then you realize she's actually reaching into a fold of her cloak.
And take this. It's a water of Loy, a water of magical dissolution. I don't need it, but I wonder if you might.
She hands you a vial that appears to contain, quite simply, water. What does it do? You ask, turning the vial this way and that in the light.
It absorbs magical essences. One vial can hold perhaps 3 spirits within it. It creates a cocktail of magic.
And what use is that? Her eyes twinkle.
Perhaps you'll think of a use for it. Perhaps not. It remains to be seen if your life depends on it.
You thank her, she nods and closes your hand around the vial.
You be good now, my love. Be as good as your gold.
You leave the woman huddled by the wall. You found one new clue. Okay. So I got like a vial that can hold 3 spells. And it makes a spell cocktail. Well, okay. That's infinitely more interesting than here's 4 stamina. Alright. We looked around here, we got this area done, I think. Now there's just the theory of going up here and trying to get in here. Triple zap? Old super zap? What's a new clue? New clue. The Birdmen of Shin. A group of Birdmen are unhappy with the Archmage. They call themselves something of Shin, and you were told to ask after their mothers. The Blood Candle. You were given advice. In the dark chamber of night, do not light your way with the Blood Candle. Yeah, that's what the ladies. Okay. Well, we've got some more clues. Apparently the Birdmen are not happy with the Archmage, and maybe I can start like a revolt or something. Let's keep going. Mega zap. Fucking mega zap. You return to the west side of the square. Javine appears to go back to sleep. A wider road leads west into a rundown area of the city. The sun has almost set, and the sky has turned a deep purple. It will be night soon. Alright, where do I want to go? Give me that fucking blood cocktail. I'm gonna store 3 zaps. And then, like, just whip it at somebody so it's a big giant zap grenade. Please light the blood candle just to see what happens. Zap, res, zap again, and then do it in water. Alright, let's try to get up here. Continue along the road. Yeah, I remember this thing. I want to get up here because we haven't been up there. We've been down here, we've been up there. And then it's through the Throben doors. The road curves along the edge of a tall stone wall, eventually reaching a low metal door. The moon rises. Have I been in here? Open the door. Move on. No, I already did it. Alright, north. Let's go. Come on. Give me an opportunity to get in this alleyway. You continue along the road. The moon moves slowly across the dark sky. You pass a side street, leading off into a maze of smaller streets and alleys. I think we went up here, but I couldn't go that way. Let's see if I can do it now. The alley. Okay, here we go. The alley. Let me get up here. You make your way along the quiet, debris-strewn alleyway. There's nothing here but silence and the faintest smell of death. Look at the buildings. The buildings here are clearly inhabited, used only by Manpang's lowest strata of society. These are people without hope. Suddenly, a door bursts open next to you. It is Rainy, of course, again. Wait, hold on. Is this the lady that was running from the goblins? Rainy! The woman narrows her eyes. Do I know you? Your reputation precedes you. Does it now? Are you in trouble? Okay, let's get this right this time. You could say that, stranger. A few goblins, nothing I can't handle. Not when I've got bigger irons to fire. Like what? She looks at you sideways. But perhaps you'd be more interested in my newest venture. I'm listening. She leans forward. I'll tell you what I'm after. I'm going to sneak into the Archmage's vaults and steal his greatest treasure. Enough to let me buy a ship of my own or a whole island. What treasure? You ask. Despite her hostility, Rainy grins. You simpleton. I'm going to steal the crown of kings, of course. Crown of Kings. Madness! You will fail. I cannot allow that. I have never heard of it. I'm going to play dumb. No, I've never heard of it. You lie. I'm not surprised, ruffian like you. Pfft. But it's the most valuable thing in the whole of the old world. I'm going to steal the crown. And that is that. If you have enough to bid for it, then you can make an offer after I've filched it. I will kill you. You must not take it. I will stop you. I hear the door to the inner vault requires a word. It does. But where are the vaults? You ask, wondering if she has any useful information. Ah, well, that's something I know, but you don't. But they're in the city, sure enough. I hear the door to the inner vault requires a word. You tell her, it does. I happen to know it. No, I won't tell you. I will stop you. You must not take it. I will kill you. You must not take it. Let's be kind about this. Why is that? I am 1,000 leagues from home, separated from my crew, and stand to gain the wealth of kings. I need that crown. The crown is dangerous. So that does not frighten me. Besides, I will quickly ransom it, and let whoever pays worry about the danger. But it might destroy the world. At least I will be rich, she shrugs. But enough talk. If you want to stop me from getting the crown, you'd better show me your steel. Cast a spell. Fucking what? What? You open your arms to cast a spell instead, and the thief cries out in alarm. But just as Rani is advancing on you, the nearby door busts open. A group of goblins spill out, tripping over each other. There she is! And she has a friend! The goblins charge forward. You will quickly be surrounded. Shove Randy into them. Alright, I think I can, like, prove my... If I fight and I... alongside her, Maybe she'll be happy and she'll help me. Because this is not going to solve any problems. This is going to be bad. What can I do for spells? See if I can do something useful. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. No, no, no. I don't have any more goblin's teeth. Fuck. Oh, that would have been hysterical. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We can do jig. That's terrible. I could summon my own goblin. Read minds, see what they want. No. Gob v Gob, it would have been great. We're gonna, it's jig. Do I even have to ask? Cause lively dancing. Pulling the pipe from your pack, you cast a spell. The goblins begin dancing, weaving through a complex coordinated weaving through a complex coordinated series of steps. This is obviously not the first time they have done this. They've like been practicing this apparently. Keep playing. You keep on playing and most collapse of the goblins. I just keep picturing like 3 goblins like doing this extremely elaborate coordinated dance that they've been practicing for months, and they're very embarrassed that now they're doing it. Coordinated. You keep on playing and most collapse of the goblins collapse. That's kind of a typo. And exhaustion before the spell ends. But a few, the hardiest amongst them, remain upright and bear. Oh my god, look at this little shit. Are you kidding me, dude? I'm just gonna full blast you look at this little peeny little peepee. I'll just do it every time. Eventually you're gonna have to move, dude, and you're gonna get killed. Well, he just keeps... There we go. You jump forward and drive your blade into its leg. You've defeated the goblin. The goblins are now in disarray. The survivors have retreated, but in the confusion, Rainey has disappeared. God damn it. The wily pirate has slipped away and is determined to steal the crown of kings for herself. You turn to return down the street. Shit. Oh, there's probably some serious things I can do to get her to help, and she can come, like, she'll steal the crown for me or something, but fucking, I got a zap cocktail. Straight. Let's go through the doors. Should have pushed her. Well, I don't know, in my mind I was thinking, okay, she obviously needs help doing this. She was asking about me doing this. She said she would sell it to me. We get attacked by goblins. In my brain, me helping her, fighting the goblins with her, maybe she turns and says, oh yeah, thanks for that, I appreciate that. Yeah, here, by the way, the password is... whatever the fuck it is. Alright, let's go up through the doors. See if we can make any progress with the Archmage. Yeah, you pick your way through the broken buildings. I got plenty of stamina. Yeah. The market is shut up. Yep. Sleep under a stall. You do not need to eat anymore. I already ate. Close my eyes. Sleep in the broken down warehouse. I don't dream. Here it comes. You're woken roughly by a stall owner kicking you out from under her stand. You've sustained some bruising. Alright. Let's go back up here. Let's go through the Throben doors again. See if we can make any progress. There's the guy that's shackled. We didn't even figure out what this guy does. I have killed this guy and freed this guy like 5 different times. And I'm not sure what to do. But forget it. We're just gonna go into the castle. Look at the guards, make them... Okay, I'm not dressed as a guard anymore. I'm just me. Okay, I'll have to move. Slip around the hut, approach the guards. The last time this happened, it was not good. See, let's see if I can actually slip around this time. You slide around the edge of the building. The road onwards is now within reach. Slip out northwards. Wait. I'm gonna wait. You wait watching. The guards haven't noticed you and are mostly concentrating on the road to the square rather than the road behind them. Slip out northwards. You slip back onto the road north of the guard post. Walk slowly. You walk slowly up the road trying to draw no attention, but you've barely gone 5 steps before there is a shout from behind. Run. There's nothing else, you gotta run. Run. I'm in front of them already. You're running up the incline of the road as fast as you can. The guards are hot on your heels. Keep going. With a bit of luck, there will be somewhere to hide around the corner. Top of the road. Alright. The road turns, your legs are like fire, but you can hear the guards in their heavy armor are beginning to tire. The road ends in a small wooden door built into a wooden palisade. I can't say that word. The door appears unguarded. Footsteps are coming closer. Do I have a key, right? The oil key? I gotta get this right. And I'm pretty sure it's the oily key. Try a key. To your delight, the oily key that you found in the room of the mucalyptic turns in the lock. Then you hurtle through the small door and slam it behind you. We made it, boys and girls. Palisade.
Palisady.
Okay, good. You pass through the door, leaving the crowded spaces of Manpang City behind and entering a narrow alleyway. Well, that is so specific. That's kind of crazy that I had to go die to a mucalyptic to get the key to make sure I can go through this door without a disguise on. Alright. Look right. The alleyway is narrow and disappears out of sight between the outer and inner walls. Yeah, I remember this one. This is the guy that tried to kill me with the traps, but one of my goblins saved me. The alleyway. You make your way along the alley looking about furtively. Yeah, I remember this. We looked through all these. There was a snake in one of these. There was a weird little mini ogre in one of these. And then there was Birdmen in the other one. There were Birdmen in this one. Move along. Move along, move along, move along, move along, move along. Listen at the narrow door. Peek inside. Slip inside. There's Birdmen in here. What was it? I gotta ask them about their mothers, right? You enter the chamber of the 3 Birdmen once again. The Birdmen are like in revolt right now. And ask about their mothers, right? Greet them. Greetings! The birds continue to stare dumbfounded. Ask about their mothers! Ask about their mothers! Hey, how's your mother? You take a step forward. Are your mothers well? The atmosphere changes in an instant. One of the birds sucks in her breath.
Who are you? Why did you ask us that?
I'm curious. I care deeply about all mothers. I must be confused. I'm curious. The stocky one laughs.
No one is curious about a birdman's mother, or anyone else's for that matter.
The birdman leans forward to stare you down, her hand on her sword.
Why are you here?
Exploring.
Exploring what? And how did you get past the Northern Road guards? Well?
I am the Analander. Perhaps you've heard of me. They all jump back in surprise. Wait, maybe. Should I have said that? Wait. You wait, holding your breath. Oh, shit. They stand up and then they bow.
We are no ordinary birdmen,
The stocky one says.
My name is Pewit. This is Zetra and Felwhip. We are the Samaritans of Shin. It is a pleasure to meet the Analander.
Samaritans.
We are a group of birdmen dedicated to overthrowing the Archmage. Ours has been a very long road.
Ooh.
Let's get him! Let's go get him right now!
Why do you hate the Archmage?
Because our people are not free.
Zetra glares at him and quiets.
We might dance in the skies, we might be poets, philosophers, musicians, but the Archmage keeps us mere brutes.
What can you tell me about the Citadel? You ask.
It is a terrible place. But the people themselves are not terrible. There is hope in every heart. Only it has been buried for a long time. Let me grab your hand and give you a big smile. But you are the one we've been waiting for. Come, we will help you.
So here's what I fear. Is that these guys are just fucking around with me and just gonna kill me. Or bring me, like, to the cells. But why would the lady lie to me? The old lady, the beggar. She wouldn't. How can you help me?
How else? We'll take you to him.
What? How? Pewitt laughs and rustles his feathers.
How do you suppose? We'll go up.
The creature stretches its wings and half flaps, half leaps onto a crossbeam below the open roof.
Will you come with me?
He lowers his lower claws for you to stand beneath. Should I do this? Let me look at his claws first. Each talon is razor sharp, and the muscles joining them to the feet are like the pistons of mining machines. You are quite certain with the slightest movement they would crumble your bones to dust. These talons are twitching as the birdman waits. Let's do it. You place your shoulders beneath his claws and close your eyes, waiting for the talons to sink into your flesh. And they do, but with staggering delicacy, lifting you like a fragile petal through the hole in the ceiling and into the air. There is nothing to do but hold on tight to the creature's legs and pray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go get it. Come on. The Birdmen Revolution. Come on. Take me. Let's get him. Holy shit. The Birdman slowly lowers you near to a stained glass window. Below you is nothing but an infinite drop.
This will take you straight to him,
The creature calls.
Finish him.
Kick in the glass. Just fucking kick the glass in and be like, I'm here for you, motherfucker. No, that's too obvious. Thank you. The creature laughs.
Don't thank me yet.
Before rising and then falling to smash you bodily into the glass. You land inside the tower in a rain of shards. With a wheeling cry, the Birdman circles the turret once and then flies away. What a dick. Inside the turret. You pick yourself to your feet and brush off the shards of broken glass. This is the top of the highest tower in Zaman. This is the garret of the Archmage himself. You are mere footsteps from your goal. Look out the window. Drink my potion of magical dissolution. Ready myself, try the door, pray for luck, cast a spell. Should I fight? Well, there's nothing in this. Hold on a second. Potion of magical dissolution, shake. There's nothing in it. It holds 3 spells, right? What, are there spells already in it? But we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. Pray for luck. You pause a moment to close your eyes and whisper a silent prayer to Throff. There is no reply, not here, but you still feel calmer for it. Then you reach out and try the handle of the door. It turns. The door is not enchanted nor cursed. It is not even locked. After so many miles, so much hardship and pain, the final door is well weighted and requires nothing more than the gentlest of pushes to swing open. The garret. You climb the stairs to the garret. It is a tiny stone room, the walls plastered with astrological charts, some ancient and some so fresh that their ink still gleams. In the center of the space is a desk, and sitting behind it is the Archmage. Behind the desk is a wizened old man with long shocks of black hair. He holds a quill pen and looks up curiously as you enter.
Yes. Can I help you?
Don't even give him a second! Don't even give him a second. Kill him. You waste no time in drawing your sword from its sheath. The man's eyes open wide for a moment, then he nods.
You must be the Analander. The Analand himself. My serpent told me you were coming. Well, I knew you would come. I suppose, despite what I could do, welcome. Though I must say your greeting leaves something to be desired.
The man before you is a pale shadow of the Archmage you encountered in your dream outside the city walls, and he has no crown. I've come for the crown. Krings threatened him. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. You open your eyes to cast a spell, but the old man merely shakes his head.
This room is bathed in the blood of whole tribes of Minimites, thankfully. The one place in Mampang where one can have some peace from magic.
Can this truly be the cruel Archmage of High Zaman? He seems tired, even shy.
I see you've traveled a long way. You must be tired. Please, sit. We may talk as equals for a moment.
He gestures to a chair. This is a trap. This is a trap.
As I told you, the walls are coated with Minimite blood. No magic can function here. You are quite safe. Try, if you do not believe me.
Reaching across his desk, he lifts the stopper on a decanter and pours out a glass of thick red wine.
I know better than to offer you one.
As he remarks, he sips his own. Put my sword at his throat. You lift the point of your sword and level it at his throat. With an uncomfortable expression, he leans to one side.
You are here for the crown, of course. Do you know, Analander, what it is the crown does? Do you understand its power?
Do not waste your final breaths. You growl, "Give me the crown so I may leave."
It will only take a moment to explain.
He raises a finger.
The crown is a grimalkin. It is set with jewels of gold and lined with a ring of bone, and it covers the wearer's skull in cloth. It generates spells of both illusion, worship, and mental insight.
All those spells can be countered? It does not matter how it works. It is more powerful than a mere grab. I know it cannot be left in your... All those spells can be countered.
On their own they can, but they cannot be countered all at the same time, and their combined force is immense.
The Archmage puts his wine glass down.
Understand this. The crown does not command. The crown causes the wearer's desires to become the unthinking thoughts, reflex actions, and spontaneous whims of those around. It occupies the free will itself.
Free will.
Or whatever you would call it, the inner voice. The part inside that is inspired, the part that dreams, the part that invents anew. That is the part the crown takes. Those under its command cannot know themselves to be controlled, and nor could anyone else. It cannot be resisted. The crown of kings shapes people the way the eons shape the course of a river itself.
Why are you telling me this? His reply is strangely gentle.
I'm trying to make you understand something which will be most difficult to understand. I fear you have a shock in store.
He pauses for a moment, his eyes filled with a strange sadness.
You have come a long way for this crown, I see that. You think me evil, a tyrant, but I am none of those things. I am the Archmage of the Fortress of Sorcerers, a fading but noble institution, and I spend my days trying to repair the terrible destruction wrought on the lands in my care by your ignorant, reckless use of the beacons of past light.
You placed those beacons there yourself.
I did, and left untouched they would have protected the land for 10,000 years. Did you not notice the towers were all sealed? Past light burns with the power of the sun. It must be filtered, measured, but you opened 6 beacons wide and threw them over my land, over my people.
He bangs the desk as he speaks, almost shouting. There is a tear in the corner of his eye. Oh, shit. There was no other way. I had to do it. You reply coldly.
No other way to come here. Because of your precious quest. Tell that to the people of Tinpang.
His cracked voice quivers with rage. I have done what is necessary.
All in pursuit of this crown that you believe is here. Annalander, I do not have the crown, and I never did.
You lie. You lie.
Do I?
I was sent here by my king.
You were. You have done exactly as he commanded. You did not even realize it.
He points with a bony hand.
I am so sorry. I know how hard it must be to accept what has been done to you. But can you not, on some level, feel it? Do you not sense that you are not in control of yourself?
What are you talking about?
You've been under the spell for some time. I can imagine how it began. Most likely there was a day, in Annaland perhaps, near the wall, when you woke up and your will was not your own. And since then you've been compelled to march here, to do me harm.
I don't understand.
I think perhaps you do. Consider this. Do you even know what this crown looks like? This object that you've traveled so far, so single-mindedly to find, it might have been lying on a table in the first village you passed through, and you would not have known. Am I correct?
It's the crown of kings. It's the crown of kings. I know what it is.
It is. But do you know what it looks like? And does it not seem strange you were not told?
He shakes his head.
My good man, you have seen the crown already. You have stood in its presence, but you do not remember. Perhaps you think it was just a dream. Such is its power. But what else? The crown. But the crown could have sent you on a journey as this, at such terrible cost.
So he's telling me that, like, I was controlled by the crown to come kill him. Wow, that sucks. He's right, I've never seen it. The Archmage's voice softens.
Another question, then. You say you are called the Annalander, correct?
Correct.
My friend, are you truly so far gone that you do not even know your own name?
Oh, shit. His words echo around the tiny room. Paper charts flutter. Your memories of Annaland, the king, and a childhood in Chaubery Wood all seem suddenly distant, like vague mentions, half-remembered, overheard stories, mere snippets.
If the crown is so powerful, how could my birdmen have stolen it from your king? Think, Annalander. Think for yourself, just once, before you strike me down.
Fight this. Fight it. You shake yourself, trying to lose the words of the Archmage, which are settling into your mind with 1,000 tiny hooks. How did this quest begin? Waking in the hut in the northern settlement, sword-ready, dreaming of the crown. Where were you before that moment? How did you come to be on this quest for which you have given so much? I, I did kind of just wake up. kill him anyway. No, I remember everything. I remember everything.
Answer me this. How many sisters do you have? What color are your mother's eyes? How old are you? You shouldn't need to think to answer.
I really don't know. Swigma, kill him! Kill him! Get him! Enough of this! You swing the sword at him. The Archmage begins to talk more quickly. Evidently, I'm afraid. I imagine your king. That was like a voice crack that I kept. It was there the whole time.
I don't think I can't do that. I can't do that again.
My voice cracked, and it stayed that way, and I was able to keep it there for like 5 times. That was fucking unbelievable. I'm not even like upset. I'm not even mad. I'm not embarrassed. That was fucking phenomenal. I'm actually kind of glad that happened. Not gonna happen ever again. I can promise you that. I can't even try to do that. It was like a permanent voice crack. Yeah, a normal person would be embarrassed, but I'm actually really happy that happened. Come on, I've been doing like an Archmage voice for like fucking 12 minutes. Give me a little bit of slack. Enough of this. Hold on, let me do that better. Enough of this, you growl, sword rising up. The Archmage begins to talk more quickly. Evidently afraid.
I imagine your king sent you to simply kill me. Your king has the crown, and he knows that we in Mampang Fortress are the only ones capable of countering its power.
You wish to overthrow the king?
I intend to curtail his ambitions. Our Farseers foresaw the rise of a terrible army from Analand, one that would sweep through the deserts and destroy Lumley in the north and send fire across the Kakabad Sea. Looking forward, we saw only death. Looking back, we saw the king had found the crown of fucking kings.
Found it.
Until 10 years ago, the crown was nothing but a myth, and one that few believed. I am sorry, Analander, or whoever you truly are. Your whole quest has been a lie. The crown is in Analand, and you are nothing but an assassin.
Look for guidance from my god. Does this man tell the truth? How can you tell? You look upwards, hoping to catch the movement of your goddess in the corner of your eye, but there is nothing. You are quite alone.
We will find you a chamber here in the tower, away from the hustle and bustle below. Then, when you are somewhat recovered, you will discover what you want to do.
Nod, kill the Archmage, demand the crown, or run. Don't kill. Kill. Kill him. Nod, don't kill him. Oh, wow, we are split here. We're gonna have to do a straw poll. We are gonna have to do a poll here, because we're either the bad guy or the good guy, and I'm not sure. It's either kill, nod, or demand. Kill, nod, demand, or run. Here you go, guys. I keep thinking about the voice crack. What are we doing to the Archmage of Mampang? Game of Thrones, Season 7. You're either the bad guy or the fucking bully. This is gonna be tight. No, Nod, no, nobody. Wow. It looks like you guys all think we're the bad guy, apparently. It is lies, it's lies, you fools. Analand and our past is real, do not fall for the tricks. Kill him, kill him, kill him. He's lying for fuck's sake. Please don't kill him. That's funny. This could be a fascinating story development. Imagine going back across the game to kill the Analand King. Thank you, Purple, for the 500. That's true, though. I'm curious. Lies, lies. Guys, I don't think this poll is done. I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. I think we are believing the story. We are the fucking bad guy. And here we go. The potential final decision of sorcery. Nod. You nod. He is right. Everything he says is simple and true. You are a puppet tugged along by invisible strings. The Archmage watches you. You stand quite still, breathing in and out. A clarity is entering your muddled mind.
Perhaps you are beginning to overcome your orders. That is good. One step at a time.
You find you are speaking. Thank you, Archmage. I've been lost for a long time, and I am far from home. He nods.
I understand. We will offer what hospitality we can. You've already met my Birdmen, my Samaritans. There are many others here you will like in time, I think.
It is most appreciated, you reply, bowing your head. The Archmage gestures to the door, and you take your leave. Outside, 22 stamina. Outside, night has fallen. Several hours pass in a darkened room. You are lying on cold stone. Where am I? You look about yourself. You're on the flagstones of a small cell. A grate high up allows in a little starlight. Get up. You pull yourself to your feet. Look at the door. The heavy door has a single grill snapped shut. From nearby, you hear a scratching sound. Who's there? Who's there, you demand. There is no reply from the shadows. The scratching gets closer. Draw my sword. You reach for your sword, only to find your sword belt is empty. You've been thoroughly disarmed. Great. A tiny figure approaches on spindly legs. You cannot believe your eyes. It is Jan, the mini-mite you encountered outside Biritanti. Jan. The creature stares at you, then rushes forward and wraps spindly arms around your leg.
It's you again! Do you have any idea how hard it's been to follow you?
Jan from Sorcery 2. Oh, it is so good to see you.
I'd say the same, but I've been seeing you for some time.
What? I didn't notice you. What are you talking about?
I stayed far enough away that you couldn't cast your magic, except once.
What? Hold on. What? When?
You don't remember? Well, I'll leave you to remember yourself, maybe. But I'm sorry. You won't be able to cast anything now, and I can't escape. They clipped my wings.
Jeez, why is that funny? Jan turns around and shows you the ruin of his back. Deep scars pucker the skin between bony shoulder blades. I'm so sorry. Jan nods.
Thanks, I suppose, for what good that does.
He makes a mild chuckling noise.
But now you're stuck as well. I suppose we're back together, so what's your plan? How do we get out of this? You don't have a key, do you?
Do you?
Now let me check my pockets.
Sarcastically. Can I cast in here? No. Okay, he's like far. What can I do? Dop? Let's dop it. Wait, not. Wait. Look around. You look around the cell, regarding the walls, door, ceiling, rafters with growing desperation. The place seems quite solidly built. The only opening is a tiny air grate, a little larger than your balled fist, set more than twice your height up in the wall. The little creature hops a little closer. So we're in jail right now. So the Archmage just put me in a fucking jail cell? I can't cast spells. Pray for aid. You close your eyes to pray, but there's nothing. No god and no spirit can reach you here. You are quite alone. He goes over to a wall to scratch his back against it.
If you really have no ideas, then I suppose we'd best get comfortable. I know a few songs we could sing.
Don't you dare start singing.
You'd better think of something then.
Charge the door. Look at the grate. The grate would be wide enough to toss a ball through. Beyond you see nothing but the open sky. Jan is watching you and nods almost imperceptibly. He sits down glumly. From outside the window, the sounds of chanting and clanking metal drift upwards.
The armies are assembling. Now you've been found, they're leaving for the backlands.
What? I have failed in my mission.
It would look like it.
I just hurt my neck.
The Archmage had you dancing like a bear with a ring through its nose when you came in here.
Why did you even follow me in the first place?
You're after the crown of kings, aren't you? How were you expecting to get it without a mini-mite's aid?
Jan shrugs.
I thought that was obvious. We've no love for Manpang.
Alright, he's going through the grate, right? Let's pick him up. You pick up the mini-mite in your hand. He fits neatly into your fist.
What are you doing?
The stump of his destroyed wings flicker and scrap against your palm. Can you not allow me some magic? We will die in here if you do not. The mini-mite shakes his head.
I am not eating your magic. I just muddy it. It's part of what I am. Believe me, I'm sorry too.
Hold on, am I just gonna throw him out? Am I gonna whip him through the window and just kill him? God, what am I supposed to do? Throw him through the grate. Aiming carefully, you toss the mini-mite at the grate in the wall. Your aim is true and the creature disappears from view with a fading scream. You are suddenly quite alone, but you feel the power of starlight returning to your veins. There was no other option. I had to do that. There was no other option. I just killed Jan after just embracing him and saying hello. Let's dop out of here now. Open locks and doors. Alright, you move the starlight into order. The tumblers and ancient door turn to fall. A moment later, the hinges creak open. You are free, but you are once more alone. Just like whipped him out the window. You stand outside the open door of the cell. Everything is strangely silent. The key to the cell is sticking out of the door. What? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, the key was in the door? I didn't have to throw Jan out the window? Okay, take the key. Take the key. You grab the key. It would be very useful should you be unfortunate enough to be locked up again. Then there is only way to go up. Wow. I didn't even try the door. Climb the tower. So wait, so that was bullshit. So I was kind of just under a spell. He was like tricking me. Or was he? I don't know. Well, okay, so like that might be my fault, right? But let's break it down here. Jan didn't like know that either. Nah, still made the right choice in my opinion. From the window come the sounds of shouting, the clatter of armor. Look out the window. You look out the window upon a horrifying sight. The courtyard below is filled with soldiers readying for war, and more are already spilling down the road and into the lower city. Amongst their number you see mutants, giants, and other foul creatures. They are slaughtering everything in their path without pausing. Flames are climbing from the buildings of the city. The wall to the outer yards is being dismantled. Keep going. The stairs end abruptly in a stone archway set with a heavy wooden door. It swings open to reveal a large room filled with books. The library. Okay. The door opens into a wide library, but it is a mess. The books have fallen from the shelves as though torn down. Several pages lie scattered across the floor. Moreover, a large hole has appeared in the tower wall with chunks of stone torn from the fabric of the building. What happened here? Look at the books. You look around the books. Most have been tossed from the shelves, but some have been scoured, as though by deep curved claws. One lies open on the floor, pages fluttering, on the undoing of the done. Of the undoing of the done. Okay, look at the book of undoing. You lift the book from the floor and turn through the pages. It is a book about righting wrongs, fixing mistakes, also about the countering and undoing of one spell by means of another. One page claims the spell of the shield opposes the enchantment of the sword. Walk, Raz, counterspell has been recorded in your spellbook. But before you can read more, something swoops in through the hole in the tower wall. It is nothing short of a demon, short, goat-like, but with a hellish gaze. And on its head rests something you did not think you would ever see, the crown of kings. Who are you? Oh.
Who do you think?
The creature responds.
The Archmage traded half of his soul for a life long enough to kill you with. I am the long-lived half he traded for.
A pair of wings grace its back for a moment, then disappear. As a naked guy.
I see you have escaped. Unfortunately, it is too late. My transformation is complete. The entire old world will feed my hunger.
Oh boy, oh boy. Pray for aid, draw my sword, rush the creature, pray for aid. I don't know. Throff can't help me here. I gotta fight him. No mini might. What should I do? Cast a spell. You open your arms to cast a spell, but the demon shakes its head.
You have no magical ability.
The power of starlight disappears from you in an instant. Pray for aid. You close your eyes to pray, but the demon just cackles.
There are no gods left in the old world,
it remarks, and a moment later you feel the world is empty and hollow, just as he says. Draw my sword. You draw your cutlass, but the goat thing shakes its head.
Throw that out the window.
You do so without questioning. Oh, my word. Rush him. You rush at the creature and it opens its hooves wide to accept you into an embrace of fire and molten ash and sharp, stubby little goat teeth. Eaten by the Archmage goat. But even now, here, crushed between the teeth of what the Archmage has become, all is not lost. You feel the curse of Throben tearing you upwards and into the stars. Okay. So, we kind of got swindled for a second there. We got swindled. Zed. And let's see here. All right. Let's break down what happened. So, he was just controlling our brain. That was just a massive fail. Yeah, massive failure. He has the crown. Kill the swindler. Rewind. I can rewind it. No, but that no, I'm not. I don't want to do that. You know, I'll tell you why. Because I got like a couple of items. I have a key now to the cell. I have this potion of dissolution, which. Hold on a second. I didn't think Nod would actually win, which is why I voted for it. Oh, I'm getting like a stuffy nose. Oh my god, he deleted my god! I don't have Throff anymore, I don't have a god! And I don't have a sword! No, I have a sword. Once more, the explosion dies back as receding. You look around yourself. You've lost another point. You turn your cloak up and move quickly away. You check your pocket quickly. The key to the mini-mite cell is still there. The narrow alley opens to a square. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's check ourselves for a second here. Ooh! I don't have a sword. Oh, fuck. So why could he do that? What else did he throw away? Oh my god. I need to go buy another sword. Fill the potion of dissolution. That's what I was thinking. Because he said, I wish I could read it again. He went off on like, oh, the crown can't be countered with one spell, but with 3 spells it can. Which is impossible. Unless, of course, you had a device that could store 3 spells. Remember the hint from last week? Here's the second part of it. Do with it what you will. Though dimness and sleepiness help break the spell, the last lock to break is telepathy, but the largest question is who is under this dreadful spell? Thanks, Crocomire. Yeah, yeah. It is absolutely... But how do I put spells in it? One would have to imagine that I have to go to these towers, right? Because in my mind, if I were to store spells, depends on like what 3 they have to be. It was all a dream. It was just a bad dream. No rewinds. Oh, stay. What's up, Star? Yo, Star, what's going on, dude? Yeah, alright, so let's think about it. Let me just see if my hypothesis is correct. I don't have a sword, but it's okay, I can buy another one, right? Doesn't he have like a shitty blade? I'll just go buy like a shitty rusty one. Do I actually even still have that, though? I do, okay. Potion of Magical Dissolution. I'm just gonna go this way. We're gonna go see what happens if I walk over to one of these towers. Because these towers are all counter spells. Move, let's go. They're all counter spells, all of them. Go to the casino. If the price for a sword is more than 30, which I don't think it is. Get Casino God. I mean, Let me just do. Let me go. Everybody, let me just try this first. Spend my night by the fire. Close my eyes. You've eaten nothing today. Let's eat something. And let's dream. Yeah, you hear distant laughter from the guy from the east. The Archmage is an asshole, and he's now a fucking frog goat demon. So that's good. Look at the alleys. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Cast luck. Who needs a god when you have a potion of magical dissolution? Make a move. By the door. Alright. You make your way to the far wall, into which is set a low door. You turn to see that the guards in the square have noticed you. One stomps over. Oh, fuck. I don't have the dumb thing on. State your business. What are you doing here?
The Archmage commands that we are busy. Those of us without work must come here and be busy. Excuse me.
The guard moves away and another guard approaches you.
State your business.
This new guard demands. What is this place?
This is the East Square. Now, state your business.
I'm a traveler.
There is no place for travelers in Mampang. There is nowhere to go.
And with that, he shoves you into walking around the square. You begin to sense something in the air, a powerful magic emanating from the east. Stop a walker. You approach a walking peasant and stop them, but they push you with surprising, unconsidered force to one side and continue on their circuit of the square. Walk around the square. You quietly turn and walk with your head bowed in a circuit of the square far edge. You return to the crossroads near the tangled alleyways. Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna fucking run through. Make a move. I'm just gonna... I don't even give a shit. I'm sprinting through this guy. You return to the middle of the small square. Guards patrol the area. A few clouds move across the heavens. Crossing the square, you see a group of sight masters you tangle with... No. No, avoid them. You look away, refusing to meet their big round eyes, and hurry on. You there, one calls. Just keep walking. Go. You press on, ignoring them. You hear footsteps and the sounds of swords. They are following you. Guards in the square are beginning to take some notice. Run. You turn and run, but the sightmasters are too fast. One tackles you to the ground and you are unable to fight off all three. The guards in the middle of the square come to life at the sight. The sightmasters are still haggling for a larger reward as you are neatly trussed up. Motherfuckers. God damn it. Back into the commander of the guard's office. The room is windowless, but lit by half-dozen lamps scattered about. Kartorm, commander of the guards of Mampang, sits behind a wooden desk covered in scattered... I wanted to have him kill me. Because I don't have the fucking guard costume on anymore. Hey, hi. You open your mouth to speak, but one of the guards smacks you about the cheek, silencing you.
The Analander, standing right before me. I should have killed you as fast as possible.
If you kill me, I'll come back for you. He holds your gaze for a moment, then laughs.
Well now, you are really as the black-hearted as they say. Remember when we had this conversation like 5 days ago?
Rewind, but here's the thing. If I rewind, guys, I think you're missing something here. Very important. You guys want me to rewind all the way back here? Like, I have to go back fucking real far. If I even can, at this point. No, I can't even. Like, I would lose all the items. There is no rewinding at this point. That was for just that one little, like, session. So I can't go anywhere. It's not even, like, on the map anymore for me to do. Not gonna be a big deal. This will be fine. Don't worry. Yeah. I was casting a spell. Yes, there is. Go to the beginning of time. Well, we can cause lively dancing. I think this is the best bet. Do the lively dancing? Oh, no. Lively dancing. And I'm getting the hell out of here. The hell is... Oh, illusion of worship. Jewel of gold. Hold on. My brain is like starting to move around. Nap counters God. Right? Because God counters nap, nap counters God. That has to be one of the spells. Somebody remember that. Keep that in mind. We're gonna need to know that. Let's do Jig. Where is it? Where's Jay? No, that's... No, where is it? Jay. I think that's a concussion. Twirl the wig. Jig! Pulling the pipe from your pack, you cast the spell. For a moment, the guards look baffled, and the commander looks contemptuous. Then slowly, he begins to jerk with movement. One by one, the guards are gripping each other around the waist and stamping and turning about the tiny room. They knock over weapons, chairs, papers go flying from the desk. "Ah!" exclaims the commander. "This is living!" Play on. You play on, and the guards soon open the door and dance out into the courtyard so as to have more space to spin and twirl. You follow them out, still piping. Why are we going into the yard? The yard is now filled with lines of dancing guardsmen and women, with more joining in as they walk past. Either your magic is proving surprisingly effective, or else this is something they have all wished to do for a long time. On the fringes of the dance, a few of the guards are beginning to couple off, but the commander still dances alone, his eyes closed as though in deep memory. Run the commander through. You pause just enough... You pause just long enough to run the commander through. He drops to the yard, but no one notices. But there is no time to search his body. Run to his office. Go, 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 go. Slip, 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 slip. You run him through. No, I have like a chakra. I have like a little weapon. The room is empty and now is in some disarray. On the far wall hangs a portrait of a lady. Search the desk. You search over the commander's desk, but most of the papers of record, military bullshit, yada yada. Although there do seem to be a lot of them. Then you find a sheet detailing purchases of lupine armor, countersigned by one Vic Senshal. Seems the Citadel has bought a score of them with an order for hundreds more. Get me out of here. I'm not sticking around. This seems like a bad place to wait around. The cells. You pace down a short flight of steps to the cells. For a dungeon, it is surprisingly light and airy, which you finally realize is because the cells all have open walls looking out over a huge drop. A jailer sits by a table in the middle of the hallway, keeping watch over the empty hall beyond. Talk to the jailer. You tap the jailer on the shoulder. She sits up sharply.
Oi! What do you want? Here bothering Volcom for fun, are you?
The commander sent me.
Oh, yeah?
Ask for keys. He wants a set of keys. The jailer stares at you, then laughs.
That is a good one. Some vagabond comes in here wanting keys to the cells. What do you take me for? Now get out.
No. You move towards the cells, but Volcom opens one eye.
Stay out of there. I've got plenty of ways to kill you if you go into one of my cells, including simply slamming the door.
Fucking run her through. You move idly towards and around the jailer, then draw your sword in one motion and quickly run her through. She dies instantly, with only a moderate amount of gurgling. Search her. You search Volcom's still warm body, but find little of value. However, Her keys are kept on rings through her ears, so you pull a set free. Free all the prisoners. Using head jailer's keys, you quickly unlocked the remaining cells. The prisoners shake themselves from their stupor, clearly surprised by this turn of events, but they seize their chance quickly enough. They nod their thanks as they hurry away. A few moments later, the cells are all empty. Look in the cells. The cells are largely unoccupied. A few hang open. The wind roars past outside. From the cells comes the sound of rushing wind. God damn it. I can't go back that way. You enter the open cell. One wall is missing and looks out the open air. Peer over the edge. You move carefully to the edge of the cell and peer out over the long drop below. Below stretches the inner college of Mampang, clustered stupas and ziggurats linked by stone walkways and crackling with flashes of starlight. If you were to fall, the impact would most certainly kill you. Almost directly below you is a large crystal dome, inside which shadows and shapes seem to move. Alright, we're going to float. This is perfect. Cast a spell. We're going to do... is it Zen or Foul? I think it's Zen, right? You just kind of hover down there. Yeah, Zen. Zen! Hover in the air. You cast the spell and the medallion begins to glow as you rise gently into the air. Jump over the edge. You bite your lip and then hurl yourself over the cell, falling. You float gently down the side of the mountain. After almost a minute, you settle gently down on a stone walkway in the middle of the inner college once more. Okay. You land gently on stone and bob easily to your feet. Your weight returns and you settle gradually back down to the ground. The sun begins to dip, heading towards the horizon. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, I need to put these 3 spells into this thing. I can hold 3. He told me, he already gave me the solution.
Oh, you gotta have 3 spells, stupid, not 1.
Nap has to be one of them. I have no fucking idea if this is actually... Look around. You look at your new surroundings. You are standing on a stone path that runs just clear of lapping, cloudy water. Far above you stretches the steep mountain slopes on which the Sorcerer's Spike stands. You cannot help but shiver. You are back amongst the haunted, powerful towers of the abandoned quarter of Mampang. The path runs up the far wall of the citadel, passing dangerously close to a large, circular pit in the ground. Open the bottle of magical dissolution. It's 3 zap. Jig, zap, sap. No, it's like nap. Let's just calm down for a second here. I'm going to open up my spell book. And I'm going to look at them. Here comes the most boring part of the stream. Hope you guys are ready. Okay. Yaz counters Tell. Hold on. Kid counters Dim. Caster can concentrate on a particular illusion. Maybe Kid. Rap. Yap Zip. Would it be Far, too? Because, like, think about it, right? Far is, technically seeing the future. Can't you, like, see whatever... I don't know. Res, Zed... We all know what that does. Let's go to the beginning. 3 spells counters the crown. It's not zap. Not hot. Not force field. Not wall. What about law? Casting the spell at a non-intelligent attacking creature allows the caster to take control of the attacker's will, right? Nap, law. What does law counter? No, it's a counter. So what would counter law? Nap has to be one, so I'm gonna just take the... Oh, what about the serpent ring? Walk, dop. No. Sense danger. Not 6. Dim, yeah, there's a couple of combinations that might do it. Giants, no. Gum, no. How? Maybe how? Does. Oh, wait. No, that's just slowness. Dud. Illusion of treasure. Isn't the crown a piece of treasure? Dim. Dim. It's probably dim. Muddying their mind. Tell. You can read the... activate the spell. The caster must wear a cloth skull cap. Isn't it made out of cloth? He said it was made out of cloth. And that would make sense, considering. So what counters tell? Yaz. Nap, Yaz. Sap? Kin? Dim, Yap, Naz. See, counters God. Has to be one. I don't care what anybody says. That has to be one. Yaz. Counters tell. I'm going to say it's Nap, Dim's, Yaz. Because that's an illusion, right? It's like there's pretending to be God. But isn't that the same thing? Isn't Kid and... aren't they both the same damn thing? What's the other one called? God. Isn't Kid and God technically the same? Cloth, gold, and bones. Yeah, but maybe it would have to be dim. Or Kid, so it counters dim. Requires a bracelet of bone. I'm gonna say it's Nap, Yaz, dim. That would be what I would, or something. What about like Zed? Well, we're gonna do Nap, Yaz, dim. Now here's the fun part. Where the fuck do I get those? Yap 'em, nap 'em, zap 'em. I'm gonna write this down because I will fucking forget it. I'm also gonna write down the other ones too. What'd I say? Nap, Yaz, dim. And to get through the doors, the Throben doors was Dock, Fall, and Tell, Res. Alright, let's get that. Separate that. Okay, let's try this. Let's give this a go. Look at the pit, jump in the hole. I'm not gonna do jump in a fucking hole. Yap, nap, Yaz, nap. I can't even do it. It's like a tongue twister. Oh, slick Rick Dick. We're making a move. I'm not jumping in a fucking hole. We're on a mission. And that mission is... let's do this one first, because it's closer, technically. Alright. The wind picks up as the evening draws on. Soon it will be dark once more. You cross the waters and then push your way inside the crumbling tower without knowing what you might find. From the doorway comes a steady clock-like ticking sound. Okay, go inside. You step inside and the ticking grows louder. Something heavy swooshes slowly past over your head. The looming presence is oddly comforting, and you find your eyelids starting to close. This is art! This is Nap! This is Nap! Yes! The first one is Nap! The first fucking tower! No, wait, hold on, wait. What's the one that needs the pendulum? I might have it wrong. Did I just walk in the first tower and it's Nap? I hope so. Wait, what's the one that needs the pendulum? I just did it to somebody. I did it to the group of site masters. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, what's that? Oh, no. You found your islands. All right, open the bottle of magical dissolution. Open it. You unstopper the bottle, which shimmers as magic from the room around begins to pour inside of it. A great weight settles around your body. I did it, right? Wow, that's fucking so lucky. I'm so happy that it's this one right here. Hey, but you can't be lucky more than once, guys. Because I have to search all these towers again. Welcome to like a 7-hour stream. Guys, we have to go one by one to see which ones do what. Counter to nap is God, right? Yeah, that's why I want it. Because the Archmage told me I have 3 spells to counter. And this thing, the old lady said, by the way, this thing holds 3 spells. So, putting the 1 + 1 together. Oh, you unstop the bottle. Yeah, I think. Now what? Yeah, well, I'm not stopping until we kill the Archmage. That is for damn sure. I will not stop. Ready the pot, here comes the coffee. 24-hour stream. Alright, let's go. I don't even... Should I... Wait, is there anything... No, get me out. I don't want to fall asleep in this fucking room. Alright, let's... I can only go one way. Alright. A path of stepping stones runs across the dark water, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go to the next one. Remember to restock on coffee. That joke is still around. I already missed the Yaz Tower. What? What Yaz? What are you talking about? I missed the tower. What are you talking about? Jump in the hole. Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. This is the... Wait. I don't... Did I get 2 in a row? Holy shit, I'm so glad you guys said that. Somebody, you might call me a fucking cheater right now. But if that's true, thank fucking God I looked at it. Somebody just wrote it in the chat. And I might have just spoiled it for myself, but honest to fucking God, I was about to go down every single one of these towers for like an hour and a half. And it's this one right here, isn't it? Because that's not, what counters tell. I just want to make sure I'm not getting fucking chat trolled here. That's fucking hilarious. Counters, yes. Yep. It's right here. That's fucking amazing. Thank God somebody said that and I saw it. That might sound like a cheater. You open the bottle and capture the essence around you. The bottle sparkles and shifts with starlight. It's almost full. That's fucking hilarious. Hold on a second. So that's tell, right? T-E-L. I want to make sure that that's fucking correct. Otherwise, I'm going to be very upset and I'm going to feel like shit. Counters Yaz. Yep. Jump for cheating. That's correct. I got 2 of the spells already. Move away. Okay, so... Oh my God, I'm so happy that happened. Can you guys imagine? Let's think of the non-cheating world, where like I didn't read that in chat. And I know that might sound like it sucks. We would have been here for a long time. I would have been standing fucking on top of it. And I would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 towers. And guess what? 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And then I wouldn't have to die, come all the way back around here and do that. 2 spells. Only one more. We just have to find, what was it? I wrote it down. Dim. Let the hunt begin. How did I cheat? I didn't technically cheat. There's no cheat codes in this game. Crystal Dome. We're making our way down. Watch Dim be this tower right here. That'd be fucking amazing. I would love it. Wait, what is Dim? What about? Hold on. I need to get this right in my brain. Dim. Dim. What is dim? Wait, what is dim?
Yeah.
Dim. A good defensive spell. This can be cast at any attacking creature to muddle its mind. However, it must be handled with caution, as deranged creature may act unpredictably. Counters Kid. You guys might think I'm crazy doing this over and over again, but I don't want to fuck this up. Kid. This is a super important part of the game. I'm not going to ruin it. No, kin. No, that's kin. Kid. Well, okay. This is... While wearing a bracelet of bone, the caster of the spell can concentrate on a particular illusion, and this illusion will become real to others. However, affected creatures must be intelligent, and the caster must not act counter to the illusion. That's a goblin, right? You didn't open the bottle at the Yaz Tower? Yeah, I did. So the guy with the goblin tower is where it is. So no, hold on. No. I don't need Kid. I need Dim. This is so confusing. Goblin was God. Fuck. So I need Dim. What is... hold on. I need a minute. I need Dim. Dim counters Kid. So I need the tower. What spell counters this stream? Let's go. Wasn't Dim the tower where I got all silly? Yeah, but was that over here? Okay. Yeah, there's no appear anyway, in or out. Here's the thing, if I die, do I keep this? I fucking hope so. The goblin was Kid. Touch the dome, open the bottle. No, this... Let's... Look into the dome. You pause to peer into the depths of the orb. 1,000 shapes dance within, shifting and changing as though you saw the reflections from the eyes of 100 different people. The effect is quite mesmeric. Mesmerizing.
Wait, what?
This is the 6. We're moving on. That's not that one. That's the tower with like all the people, right? A bunch of mirrors and shit. Bunch of people. It's not that one. East. You approach the smoking, blackened ruins of a tower. Look at the rubble. You look at the stones, they are blackened all over. Some seem webbed with holes, as though the very minerals inside had burned away. Whatever caused this explosion must have been many years ago, and yet smoke... This is exploding. This is explosion. One stone is etched along 1 mark. No, this is not right. Turn back. It's not that one. I think I have to go through these towers, though. Move on. No, okay, I don't have to. Okay, the bright tower. Dim. Clouds rumble as they roll across the dimming sky. Dimming sky! You enter the next tower nervously. Powerful lights spill from the doorway. Even here it is all but overwhelming. Your eyes begin to water and run. This is sun. It's not this one. Turn back. Yeah, move on. No, I didn't get to look at this one. Shit. Well, let's just... wait, one of these is the goblin one, right? You climb a sloping walkway that leads toward the hall. The sun is almost set. Let's look through. This is the goblin one, I think. The tower's opening is barely wide enough for you to slip inside by wearing your sword. It is a curious design, as though a normal door was built, and then the tower itself was stretched. You could make out nothing from within. What does getting the 3 spells accomplish? It counters the crown. I hope. That's the theory. No, it's not that one. Well, fuck, I have to go through it anyways. We have to go through it, and I have to get to this one. Check your clues. The Archmage told you the spells. Well, I think we already know what they are. I just need to find the right towers. Clues. Yeah. The Archmage may be dead. The use of silver. No, it's definitely. And if it's not, Dim's the only one I'm worried about. Because the actual item description of the crown matches the item descriptions for the other spells. Move on.
Yeah.
The right tower. I think I have to cast Dim in here, don't I? Let's keep going. The skin on your face is beginning to burn. Come on, why can't I cast a spell? Keep going. A pounding is growing inside your head. The heat is overwhelming, but you suddenly feel a hint of starlight. Okay, let me counter this. This is a bright light, so I gotta do darkness. Not 6. Where is it? Where's Dim? Where the hell is it? No, I need the one that summons darkness, right? Crown of spells of illusion, worship, and mental insight. Yeah. So that's correct. Just have to get the right towers. Where's the darkness one? Fog. Yeah. There we go. Summon. Yeah. You move the starlight into order. Billows of black smoke emerge quickly from under your cloak. The light that fills the room dims. There's Dim again. Move forwards. Arms stretched out in front in case you crash into anything. Move forwards. You edge further forwards. Move forwards. You take another step through the seemingly endless fog. Move forward. You blunder and feel your way through the dark shadow shapes dancing before your eyes. Then a moment later, you're outside. The light from the tower reignites a moment later. I still didn't get to see this one. You make your way across a stone walkway, arching high into the air above the swirling waters that pool below until you reach the next curious tower. The moon rises. This is a squat, fetid stone room, but in the center, something is moving. This is the... What tower is this one? Step closer. Did I even come in this tower? You step closer to the creature with a loud hissing and snorting noise. It rises up to its full height. It's a foul, many-faced hydra. I don't think I even came in this tower. Pfft. Oh, dear God. What the hell is this? What is the counter to this? How do I counter a massive creature? Big? No. Raz. Hydra. I just want to make it through this. I just want to get the other damn spell. Wow, this is sick. This is fucking kind of nuts. I don't think I can. Now that counter's fucking foul. No, it's Mima. Lit. It's a fear spell. No. I don't have my blade. That's true. None of these seem to make any sense. Like, walk? Counters Raz, that's not it. How? What, but if it is fear, what counters fear? I don't think I even know that yet. What are my other options? Let me just see. Open them now. I don't want to open the bottle. Wait to see what it does. You wait holding your place on the floor, but the creature does not advance. It simply moves its heads this way and that. Let's talk to it.
What fetid pestilence are you, creature?
You begin. The creature spits, its face is snapping and hissing, but it seems it cannot talk. Didn't use zap. I'm just gonna leave. This is definitely not what I need. So, moving cautiously, you slide around the creature, heading for the far door. The creature snaps at you, but makes no move to approach. You reach the far door without incident. I didn't... I'm just gonna have to go do as many as I can, and we'll have to narrow them down. So let's go to this one. Yap. Yeah, I didn't have the one to talk me. The path winds between crumbling towers and dagger-like buttresses. The moon moves slowly across the dark sky. Sleep. You have not eaten today, and you have a few provisions left. All right, I'm going to eat something, then I'm going to pee, and I'll be right back. Eat something. Go to sleep. Forget your troubles. Yep. I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. We will end this tonight. BRB. All right, fuck it, dude. Let's just go to IGN and find out where it is. Gotta go to IGN.com/cheatcodes. Find out where this last tower is. What's with the emote spam? My dog just sneezed. What's the matter with you? What are you, Mr. Sneezy? Did I feed Otto? Of course I did. I'm going to take this opportunity to say, hey, Yeller Belly. It's me, 3i. Thanks for 8 months. Thanks, Yeller Belly, for the sub. Chinese Immigrant. Thank you for the subscription. Porchum. Dekugami. Manny Mannequin. The Mage. I Knocky. I Knock I, or I Know C. The Slice is Right. Thanks for 2 months, dude. Thanks for the streams. Well, thanks for watching. Liduda, Red Walrus 18, Katyusha Sim, S Dogaman, Curly Snail. Hello, Twitch support. Can I get a refund because this streamer sucks? Hey, no rewinds, no refunds. Dark Chaos, thanks for 5 months, dude. Touch It. You're probably referring to when I was at the Dome. But thanks, anyways. Thank you, Scion. Aeroless 000 for 7 months. Yup, hi. Still here, Fugo. Bloody Doctor, Onion Simba, Epic Memes. Thanks a lot, guys. And let's see, anybody else? I don't think so. But, much love. You guys rock. Let's keep going.
Thank you for the subs and the... Thank you for the subs and the bits and shit.
Ooh, the water stings when you get hit in the face. Keep going. We don't have any time to waste. Straight down. Dim. No, this is a giant. The sun breaks over the horizon. You follow the path and make your way into the next tower. It's weird. Wondering what you will find this time. What is this place? Why was it built? 2 steps in, you freeze. A giant is standing in front of you. This is probably law, I would assume, right? Let's just do law. How late am I streaming? I'm streaming until this game is beat. That might be another 20 minutes. It might be another 2 hours. I don't know. Until I complete Sorcery Part 4. The whole game. When it's done, it's done. Oh, no, no, big. It's going to have a giant fight. Didn't I do this before? Yeah, let's just do another giant fight. Let's fuck him up. Grow in size. Oh, what? That is the counter. You weave the enchantment, you expect to begin growing, but instead the giant begins shrinking, and they do not stop. A moment later, the room is quite empty once more. A counterspell, then. So the spell of giantism opposes the enchantment of giant summoning. Cool. You notice something else. Something large and white is hanging from the ceiling above you. Okay, look up. You look up, the white thing near the ceiling looks back through 2 enormous eye sockets. It is a gigantic humanoid skull. Something drops down from it and hits the floor. It appears to be an oversized tooth. What? Keep watching. A moment later, the tooth begins to fizz. A cloud of smoke wells up, and from it steps a giant. Another tooth tumbles from the skull in the ceiling. Oh, God. Grab the tooth and run. You snatch the tooth from the ground. It is hot to the touch, but it cools rapidly in your palm. All right, let's do big again. I got a free giant's tooth and lost 2 stamina, but it's okay. I have a giant's tooth now. Guess I need to use it for something. Big. Consulting the constellations overhead, you bind the spell. You expect to begin growing, but no, 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 no. Yeah. Make a move. Run for the fire door. Okay, shit. I need to go in this tower. Well, it's true. Wait, what did I do? What have I done? Did I do something wrong? Lifelong stream. I'm gonna just stream for the rest of my life. Let's keep going. Well, I missed like 3 towers, but we're just going to have to narrow them out, and I'm gonna have to go the other ways. You enter the next tower uncertainly. You stand once more on the threshold of the floor. Spikes. This is the throw myself onto the spikes one. Turn back. This is like floating and spikes and shit. No. Can I go in one of the other directions? No, I just have to float. Okay, I'm going to float across the room. Should I do it? Should I hurl myself onto the spikes? No, I was just saying how it's silly that a giant counters a giant by making that giant not giant, to which someone responded with magic. I almost just clicked that, by the way. Move out onto the platform. This is where I float. Up on the ceiling. Yeah. Float to the door. I don't need anything in there. Yeah, it's to toss myself onto the spikes room. Okay, what one is this? This is the smelly room, right? Yeah, this is like the stinky room. Can I retreat from this chamber? No. I thought I could just run. I have to run across. Yep. Turn back. So what was this one? What? I don't think I even have the counter for this. Okay, look across the floor. Explore the room. You make your way a little further into the room. The floor is dirt, and the little beach by the door soon disappears into the swamp. There's no way to walk. Ah, I know what this one was. This was foul, right? It's the mud counter. What counter is mud? Yeah, I remember this one. Cast a spell. Should have killed the Archmage. Yeah, we had a chance to kill him. I could have, like, slit his throat. No, what is it? This is mud. It's FOF. That's what it was. FOF. Imagine if this whole thing could have been avoided. That's a lot of stamina. Alright, let's... step onto the boardwalk. The wood cracks. Make a move. You cannot stay here. Walk to the hut. That's gonna collapse. Take a leap. You all remember this. You all remember this. The giant monster comes out too. No, we gotta leave the hut. Yeah. Here comes the giant monster. Remember this one? Swim for the shore. Go. No, don't watch the froth. Move up from the water. Oh, shit. Retreat back up the shore. Oh, fucking come on. You try to dance back, seeking the safety of the land, but a huge hand lashes out and grabs you. Drops you onto the shore and you scramble away. Fight. Fine. Let's fight the giant monster that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. I'm dead. Hold on a second. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 or 5 towers on this side I haven't seen. We have not even started on this side. Jerma, final quiz. What month did your first video come out on? Oh, and if you get this wrong, I'm giving you the bits to I'm giving the bits to Ster. My first video. Let's see. It was either June or July. But thanks for the 1500, dude. I think it was July. Like July 12th or something. It's either July 12th or June 12th. Or 13th. Somewhere in June or July, but more in the summer. I kind of just want to fucking die. I don't lose that potion, do I? 'Cause that would be fucking terrible. Final answer. It's gonna lift out of the water. Here he comes. I wouldn't have been able to beat it. Kind of want to die. No, actually, I'm coming back here. Drops into the water. I can do probably 2 here. Yep. I might still win. Begins to move. I'm gonna go. I don't think he's attacking right now. Of course he is. Kill me. Do it. Kill me. I want to die. I want to go to the other side. I might just accidentally beat him, though. Yeah, I think I might accidentally win just by trying to lose. No, that's it. No, I'm still around. Yeah, I want to die. Just kill me. Fucking come on. I'm just trying to lose. I'm trying to lose and I'm gonna win. No, I'm dead. Okay. Here's the hypothesis. Let's see. Hope to God that the potion is intact. I wanted that to happen. Don't worry. All right. Is the potion still intact? That is the question. Because if the potion is not still intact, then you guys know what's going to happen. I have to do what I did again and go into the cell. I don't think they would do that. I'm pretty sure that I still have all my items. Let's hope to God it doesn't happen. Because we're going to go this way now. Let's take a look. No, that's spellbook items. Okay, magical items. Potion of magical dissolution. I can't even, like, does it... We're gonna have to find out. Let's go. You do keep it, okay. Let's go check this side. Remember, I have 5 towers on the other side that I haven't been able to see, but... If I'm a game designer, if I'm a guy that makes this game, I'm not putting all 3 spells, like, here. The other one has to be over here. I'm assuming that. I hope that to be true. 3-week-long stream. Why not shake the potion? I mean, I don't know. The question is why or why not. I'm gonna assume that I have to shake it when all 3 are in. So once I get the 3 potions in there, you shake it, and it like mixes them all together. And then you get your new potion. You continue along the road. Yeah. Don't metagame. Alright, what are we looking for? We're looking for dim, right? We're looking for dim. Shaking clears it. Oh, God. I was gonna shake it. Wait, we got another cheater. Let's move on. We go. Jerma cheated again. Thank God I saw that. Oh my God, I'm so fucking glad. Can you guys fucking believe that? If I were to shake that shit, the whole stream would have had to start over. Make a move. All we care about is towers here. The path. We're looking for dim. Okay, look at the nearby tower. Let's take a rest. Right here. Close my eyes. I'm doing a lot of sleeping. Lost a bunch of stamina. Yeah, I know. Okay. Move on. Let's try this first tower because it's down here and I don't think I'm going to get another opportunity to do it. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. No one would be complaining if that were the case. Alright, let's do it. The wall tower. The early morning sun makes the air glow. You approach the tower built into the wall of the citadel. There is no door, at least not on this side. You hear a sound like scratching. Listen. You listen more closely. The scratching is mixed with a gentle mewling. Mew back. Mew. You mew back with enthusiasm. Nothing responds. The tower wall appears to be solid stone. Is it the cat tower? Investigate. You feel across the stone wall, but it seems quiet. I don't think I even came in here. The mewing is clearly louder with your ear pressed close. Yeah, listen. There's cats in here. Is it P-U-R? What counters purr? Didn't I do this already? Oh God, sorry. Close your eye, close your ears. I forgot to turn it down. Okay, yeah, P-U-R, purr. Purr. You cast the spell, the meowing grows louder, then a portion of the wall seems to tumble away to reveal a room in motion beyond. You step through the opening. The room of cats. You find yourself in a room stuffed full of cat-like creatures. You're almost too distracted to see the wall seal up behind you. This chamber is small with a low ceiling and is laid with rugs, beds, and fur. Meows, purring, and hissing come from all over. There must be a few dozen cats in here. Play with the cats? I don't know about this. Fine. You spend some time playing with the cats. It is a rather refreshing experience. A small stream gurgles in the corner from which the cats gently lap, careful not to dip so much as a toe in the water. Let's pet a cat. You bend down and scratch a playful tabby behind the ears. Pet a cat. You stroke a tabby cat near its tail. You feel much better for it. You watch one athletic-looking tabby pounce on a mouse, which turns to smoke as it's caught. Let's pet another one. You lean down and pet a mackerel-colored black cat on the nose. Let's pick up a cat. The cats clearly have an unhappy existence here, so you decide to liberate one and pick a black cat. But on contact, the beast transformed from a delicate, tender friend into a frantic ball of claws and angry fur. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. You soothe it with strokes and kind words, and the evil little creature goes for your eyeballs. You drop it like a hot coal, and it dashes off into the pile. Cats of all sizes and shapes fill the room. They lounge, hunt, scamper, and play. I don't understand what this room is for. Top? What is top? Like, what counters cats? Yap, talk with animals. Oh boy, okay. Pulling out the green wig, you put it on and cast the spell. A sleek black cat slides up next to you, rubbing against your leg.
Hello. My name is Cardamom.
Nice cat. How did you get here?
We have always been here. There is plenty of water and mice always coming through, so we do not worry.
Do you know the Archmage? The cat looks at you with blank eyes but says nothing. Do you all get along?
No, mostly. Though we often keep to ourselves. There are exceptions, of course.
Such as?
Oh, well, you know. I have never had much liking for Sesame.
He points his nose toward a rather plump tortoiseshell lounging in the corner.
Talking about me again?
Oh, she seems dreadful.
Oh, you have no idea. Just intolerable some days. Always gossiping and hogging food. Never a quiet moment with her around. Well, to be honest, you seem rather dull.
That's it. Okay, that's it. Let's pet another kitty. You pat a cheerfully insistent white cat on its belly. Your tunic is getting covered in fur. Look at the outer wall. The wall through which you entered has shined back into visibility, but you notice that the cats are able to pass in and out quite freely. If you accompany one, you might be able to make it through. Okay. Pet a cat. I can't grab a cat. You reach down and tickle a cranky cat along its back. Just stay here for the rest of the game. Pet a cat. Pet a cat. Let's pet another kitty. You rub a wiry gray cat behind the ears. There's so many cats. Calling it now, you're going to get turned into a cat. I think we have a mission to do. I'm leaving. You get up to leave, and a white cat jumps into your arm, pulling you down with surprising force. You find yourself tickling the creature behind the ears. I can't leave, apparently. I need to counter the cats. We could just torch this whole room. Not sure yet. Let's see what the other options are. Toss a grenade in the cat room. God, I can't do that. That is cruel. How? Let's just do how. Looking to the stars, you craft the magic and a steady voice begins to speak to you. The voice is silent for a moment, then finally declares, "There is no way out of this room." Didn't it say I could leave if I had a cat with me? Chubby cat. Please pop the cats. Please do it. Don't you dare hurt those cats. These are different cats, right? Taking the wig from your pack, you wear it and perform your spell. Cardamom looks up at you and yowls, "Leave me alone! Don't you have anything better to do?" Leave.
Yeah.
Once more, you try to push yourself to your feet, but a playful tabby rolls over and you cannot help but start rubbing the feline between the forelegs. What? There is something very wrong with this room. There's also something very wrong with what I just read. What other... Get me out of this cat room. What about Dop? No, what about... Okay, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this spell before. But Purr was also a secret spell. So this might be a secret counter spell. Don't know what it is, but we're gonna do it. If I die, guess what? We come right back. Top. Oh no. You move the starlight into order around you, and the blonde wig in your hands begins to shiver. A single hair detaches itself, starting to shine and glow, before extending and burying itself into the ground. The top spell has been added to your spellbook. A moment later, the ground beneath your feet has begun soaring upwards, taking you and the cats with it. Unfortunately, the ceiling does not move and is very much in your way. The last sound you hear is the pitiful wailing of 100 injured felines. You and several cats have been squashed. Upwards once more we go. Oh no, I didn't want to kill any cats. I killed everybody in the room, even myself. Oh gosh, darn it. Because Purr was not recorded in the spellbook. I figured that. What the fuck is this top? Top. When cast upon a strand of golden hair, this will create a tower of significant height and wide enough for the caster to stand on. So what I did is just spiked us all into the ceiling. I just made a huge tower underneath us, and we got crushed in between the ceiling and the bottom of the tower that I made. It is horrendous. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. At least I learned the spell. Alright, I'm not going in the cat tower again. We had a mission, a very important one. Thankfully, this is very easy to get to. Not like the other one. This is just simply walk right through.
The other one is, watch out for the guards and the sight masters and the fucking fat guy that has a stick.
No, I'm not petting any more cats. And north. And north. Okie dokie. Move on. No shit, no! Don't do that to me, game. Alright. Not this bottom one. Let's check out this one. I guess we could pick up some sand. Why not? The path. Well, I've been awake all night. Who gives a shit? Move on. Tower. We're gonna go... We did that one. We're gonna just do this one first because it's right here. Okay, North Tower. Let's do it. The path across the water ends outside the next tower. Door is surrounded by a shimmering shield. It's not this one. That is FOF. That's FOF. We're looking for dim. We're looking for dim. Thanks for the bits, dude. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. Vaughn. Alright, come on. Give me dim. You cross the waters and push your way inside the crumbling tower without knowing what you might find. Once inside, you immediately break out into a smile. This tower might be gloomy, but it's certainly a relief after the ruin outside. What is this one? Go back to the cat room? No, I'm not going back to the cat room. Is this... Hold on. Look around. You have a quick peek around the room this way and that. It's curiously dark. You pay special attention to the corners, hoping to find something interesting. A colorful spider, maybe, or some nice, juicy moss. You don't see anything, and after a while, start to feel a bit let down. The atmosphere of this place seems genuinely good for you. What a charming place. This is it, isn't it? Let's see. Sit down. You drop down on all fours quite merrily. This is no kind of place to sleep, but it's a great place to cross your legs. You try crossing them one way and then the other, but neither way is really comfortable. You are forced to stand up once more. Clearly, there's something wrong with the floor. This is it. This is it. Oh, dude, somebody made like 20 accounts and like gave like 100 bits. Thanks, dude. Is this it? To muddle its mind. I'm like uncomfortable. This is it. Dim doesn't make you stupid. Dim makes you like all over the place. I hope this is it. Oh, I hope this is it. Cast Kid to make sure, but if I cast Kid, then it'll remove the spell and I can't do it anymore. I can't counter to check. It must be. I'm doing it. If I cast Kid? Okay, so you tell me cast Kid, and then if I come back, open it. Potion is complete. I got it. Nah, this is it. This is definitely it. Yeah, this is it. Get me out. Leave. 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 I have the spell. I have the spell. I got it. I have it. This is definitely dim. Yeah, I'm all fucked up. I'm high as a kite right now. Dim makes you pretty. Yeah, this is dim. Thank you very much. I'll take the completed potion of dissolution. I don't have a god. I'm probably gonna die in here, but I have the potion. Leave. Fall over. I don't have a god. Leave. Got it. Got it. Get me out. 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 I got the potion. I got the potion. Got the potion. Let's go back through the fucking Throben doors and kill the fucking Archmage. Go. Go. God, I fucking hope that was right. God, I hope that was right. Please tell me it was right. Please tell me this potion is correct. I don't want to do this again. No, I'm not going to the cat room. I have a very important goal. We're going. We're gonna go straight to the fucking doors. I got the key. I'm gonna run. It's time to kill this guy. Wait, what? No, fucking... I don't care. Continue. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mark it. I'm buying a sword. Stalls. Remember, I need a weapon. The weapons dealer. Yeah, I'm gonna buy like a dumb shit sword. Alright, what do you have? Okay, wait. I also have this long sword, which is for 25. Okay. I won't waste your time with the lumps the common soldier gets stuck with. I have this broadsword for 15. Long sword for 25. And the best sword, which I don't have anymore. I will buy the long sword. I have the weapon now. Buy nothing more. I am not going in there without a fucking goddamn sword. Go. It's time to kill the Archmage. Into the square we go. Here we go. Quick save. I wish that existed. We're going in balls deep. Bet on the rat races and get the cutlass. No. Oh my god. We're gonna do the Birdman thing. Gets you right into the tower. Alright, I gotta be easy here. Slow down. Take my fucking time. Because I only got one shot here. Make a move. What do you mean I don't have the key? What? Yeah, I got it. Small oily key. Shake the potion before the fight. Stop telling me to do that. Stop telling me to do that. We wait. Okay, they don't pay attention. Slip out. Then we run. We walk slowly at first. Then we run. Run. Open the door with the key. Keep running. I have the key. Talk to the Birdmen. Get me up there. Drink the potion. And slit his throat. Jerma, I need to shake it. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I'm honest to God about to type into Google. Do I shake the potion in Sorcery 4? I'm not kidding. I'm about to do that. This is so important that I didn't fuck this up. I'm gonna type into Google. Like, dissolution potion, Sorcery 4. Do I shake it? If it's possible to zap the Archmage, I'm going to. No, I'm not. No. No. We're going to kill him. This long journey is about to come to a close. We're going to do it right now. We're going to listen at the narrow door. How is your mother? Slip inside. You need... It's me from hint class. Let me give you a more direct hint. You can cast spells on flanker. Yes, you can. Well, thanks, Crocomire. But I'm not even going to see flanker again, am I? Here we go. Cemeterians of Shin. I am the Analander. Wasting no time. For a moment they reel, then they burst into laughter. The one called Pewit clasps your hand and smiles broadly. But you are the one we have been waiting for. Come, we will help you. Yeah, I need you to fly me somewhere. The Birdman nods, almost standing to attention. Where? To him? Take me to the tower. To him! The creature stretches its wings and half flaps, half leaps into a crossbeam below the open roof. Will you come with me? He lowers his claws for you to stand beneath. Let's go. There we go. Here we go. Hold on tight. It's time to kill the Archmage. Come on, I hope this is right. This is correct. Come on. Come on.
Thank you. And he throws you through the fucking glass.
All right. You pick yourself to your feet and brush off the shards of broken glass. Once more, you are back at the door of the Archmage's garret. You can only hope you are better prepared this time. Do I drink it here? Do I drink it here? Do I drink it here and then go in the door, or do I drink it inside the door? I'm not gonna waste any time, dude. I'm gonna drink this potion. I'm going to stab him in the face. Drink. No, don't drink. Shake it. Drink. Google it. Do I drink the potion of dissolution outside the guy's door? Shake it. No, fuck. I can't shake it. Drink it! You pause to unstop your potion of magical and drain it. You feel the spells within running through your veins. It will not last long. Go in! Get in the door! It swings open. Get in! Okay, you enter the garret room. Behind the desk, the old man is sitting, but his expression is not as it was. His eyes are wide with fear.
You are the Analander. You've finally come. After all this time, Bria saw the truth, and here you are.
You feel the power of the crown, and you feel the counter spells you have imbibed holding it at bay. Kill him! You draw the longsword from your scabbard, holding it lightly in your hand. The Archmage cowers, his ancient hand showering, shaking. Take the crown, give me the crown. Take the crown, give me the crown. Give me the crown, take the crown. Take the crown and put it on. Take the crown. What do I do? Which one of these is the right one? This is like the most important decision of the whole game. Take the crown. You reach across the desk and lift the crown from the head of the Archmage. He cowers beneath your fingers. It seems impossible, but you are holding the object of your quest in your hands.
Please, don't hurt me. I'm a scholar.
You are powerless now. He sags as though suddenly feeling his age.
You gave me no choice. You forced me to do what I have done.
Smash the crown, leave with the crown. What happens if I smash the crown? Smash the crown? So nobody can use this? No, but that's the king of... No, I'm smashing it. No one can have this power. No one will have this power. I don't care. Smash the crown. You look over the Archmage with sympathy. He is nothing but a crumpled shell, an aged relic, which should have been dust 100 years before. No one can be allowed the power of this artifact, you begin, holding up the crown. Its time is over. And then, you do it. Your heel on the crown shatters the bone circlet. The sun jewels spill out in all directions. The ancient weathered skullcap seems to turn to dust by itself. A veil seems to lift from the room, as though the sun had risen in the east for the first time in centuries. The Archmage issues a pitiful wail of despair. He suddenly looks ancient. Draw my sword. But can you afford to leave this creature here in his seat of power? Surely not. His evil has lasted too long. I will enjoy this, you tell him as you draw your sword, but his empty eyes do not seem to move. Kill the Archmage! With a single stroke, you end the life of the Archmage of Mampang. Nothing seems to change, except his tired body slides back into his chair. Into the turret room, the top of the citadel. The wind atop the turret is intense. It tries to rip you from the tiles as though under the command of the dead Archmage. Down below, you see the armies of the Archmage mustering in the city square. Wave my sword. You lift your long sword and wave it high into the air, hoping the gold crest eagles waiting near the citadel will see. Nothing happens. Look down at the army. As you wait, you look down at the army below. From here it seems small, untrained, and ill-equipped. A motley band from a tiny citadel, ill-prepared for the long march west. Without the power of the crown, the power to make a soldier of every woman and man along the road, they cannot hope to succeed. They must surely falter and fade away. Just then you look up, attention taken by a keening sound coming from the west. Look up to the sky. The sound is accompanied by the sound of wings. Sense danger. You cast the spell and a steady voice begins to speak to you. Jump, it advises. Jump now! Who is telling me to do that? Jump! There is nothing for it but to jump. You stand and step from the turret edge. Falling. You fall too far past where any eagle might have flown. You tumble, the great walls of the tower flashing past, the mountains rising up to meet you. Then there is a sudden rush of air above you. Claws catch your shoulders. You've been caught. The great bird has you and will not let you fall. You are lifted slowly into the air. Flying. You are flying. The eagle soars up into the air. To Analand, you cry, and the creature caws out in agreement. Finally, after so long, you are on your way home. I did it! I jumped! I jumped! Oh, boys and girls. Boys and girls. The journey to Analand is dizzying fast. The eagles fly high and do not stop. You clutch at the feathers with pale knuckles. You fly past the waste of the backlands and the smoldering ruins of Kare. Smoke still rises from its squares and blackened fields, coming into view of the Shumanati Hills once more. Should have topped to get even higher. You pass through the peaks and over the Liaki Pass. Look down. The Shumanati Hills are far below like a green carpet, a place of lush, verdant beauty compared to the horrors you have seen. It seems impossible to be traveling this way, unrolling so many steps. Oh, and you go across Dumpus. You look down at Dumpus and see that it's thriving with ingenuity. You follow the course of a river that curves through the Mediki forest. Then the eagles begin to glide lower. Down here. The eagles are skimming the elven village where you were once tied up. For the first time, you begin to feel nervous. You've smashed the crown. What if your king is not grateful but furious? Here we go. Remember this place? The road to the wall. You changed to using the longsword, lost a large amount of gold, and held the crown of kings in your hands. The Archmage is aware of you! What? Finally, the great bird settles to earth in the long grass beside the Cantapini Road, just inside of the Shumanati Wall. There are only a few steps remaining in your long journey. You take them. Then, from the corner of your eye, you catch movement. An old man, a beggar, is skulking through nearby bushes. Approach him. You stride over to the beggar. The old man leaps out to meet you halfway.
Back again, forever and over, and again. You are cursed, Analander, and I am free.
With that, he lopes away into the long grass, laughing and jumping until he is out of sight. But I am cursed. The gates of home are within sight, but the beggar is right. You have not died today, but someday you will die. And then the stars will drag you back to Mampang once more to do it all again. And so on, never ending, unless you can break the curse of Throben. For a moment, your heart is heavy. You wish Flanker was here by your side. Hold on a minute. So, when I die, it doesn't matter. I go back to that every time I die. Forever. That sounds pretty terrible. So Throben wanted to remove... So when I killed Throben in that spot, and I killed him in that spot in the past, I kind of broke the time loop and he gave his curse to me. Oh, jeez. I better not die. No, fuck it. Step towards the Annalen Gate. Then you shake the terrible thought away. Today is for celebration. Curses can come to roost tomorrow. You shake off the beggar's dire words. This is your moment, and no vagabond will spoil it. You make your way to the Shumanati Gate. That's very depressing. That no matter what, when I'm like 100 years old and die, it's over, and I have to do the whole thing again. As you approach the gates, you feel a deep and familiar sensation. You feel your soul filling up, as though your mouth had been opened and a stream was pouring in. And then once again, your spirit in the form of the dolphin is swimming by your side. You pause beside the enormous sealed gates. Shout. Cupping your hands to your mouth, you cry out, "The Annalander returns!" A sergeant appears at the top of the wall, one you do not recognize. "Do you have the crown?" she demands. "Open the gates," you demand. She does not move. "But do you have it?" she calls back. One last zap. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the stream. One last zap! Looking to the stars, you craft the magic, building up a formidable electric force in your hands. Then you blow the doors apart! You do not wait for further permission, but stride inside the gates. There is stunned silence, and then a great cry goes up across all the sentry positions, an outpouring of joy and relief.
Wait, what?
The outpost settlement.
You are hoisted aloft and carried all the way along the northern passage. You have saved the old world from the Archmage and destroyed the tyranny of the Crown of Kings. But the kingdoms of the Commonwealth will demand justice for the loss of the crown. The future is hardly certain. The effects of your journey will be felt from Annalan to the Zanzunus. Soon I couldn't read it fast enough. And when the backlands in Kare are rebuilt, it will be in your honor. The Archmage is dead. His people will rise up and be free. But you yourself still suffer the Throben's curse. One day you will die and return to the Citadel sorcerers, doomed to do it all again. Perhaps next time you will find a way to save yourself, you idiot. There was a chance. And with that, sorcery is now complete. Steve Jackson's sorcery! Through Kare, the Shumanati Hills into High Zaman, through the Backlands, into death itself. But there's one more, one small testament to your journey. Click to open your card pack.
Your 45-day journey is complete, covering all 4 parts of the sorcery adventure. You've destroyed the Crown of Kings and returned to Annaland alone. Along the way, you killed the Archmage, were cursed to eternal death by Throben, and destroyed Kare and Tinpang. You finished with 19 stamina, 5 gold pieces, 3 out of 5 of the hidden spells, and you died 13 times. Your spirit is the dolphin. I think that's it. Continue without save. I guess, no, back. I think that's it. I think I beat sorcery. Well, I need to have like a... Oh no, whoops. Go save Flanker? No, no, good. Alright, it's just the credits. Only gonna die twice. The Crown of Kings. There it is, folks. GG. So let's talk about the game and a couple of important points. I highly recommend, if you enjoyed any parts of the stream, please go buy the game. Do your own stuff, have your own adventure. It's a ton of fun. There's a lot of things that I didn't do. There's a lot of things that we probably didn't see. And I think there's at least like 4 or 5 endings, apparently. What's my fate? But there it is. It took like how long did it take? Like a month and a half? It was worth it. I'm happy to be to have completed that whole thing on stream. Hope it was interesting to you guys too. Yeah, like Car actually saved. Kara is probably the best one. Sorcery 2 is probably the best. Followed by 4 was awesome. 4 was cool until I can't say I really was super into the whole influencer. I wasn't really into the dying thing. But I liked the encounters in Sorcery 4. 3 was really big and really huge and had a lot to do, but I think it was overwhelming. There's a lot to explore in 3, a shitload that we didn't even see, especially 2. So, there it is. Sorcery is complete. We can put that, close the book on it. And let me, before I get out of here, because that was pretty much all I had planned for tonight. I just want to say thanks for watching. I'll be around on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be... I'm going to try to do like a stream version of like a Germania. Make a bunch of characters and do like a couple of rumbles or something. No synthesizers. So if Tuesday, if I don't have it all done, which I probably will, but you know, obviously shit happens. So if you don't get to see like the stream Germania on Tuesday, then we'll figure something else out, but that's my plan. So before I go, the VX, thanks for 9 months. I Never Fold, thanks for 9 months as well. Mr. Banana Sham, Yeller Belia, I think I already got these guys. No, maybe I didn't. It's me 3-eyed, yeah, I got these guys. So thanks everybody, much appreciated, much love. And I will see you dudes on Tuesday. Because I actually have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so I can't. Maybe I'll throw a stream in if I can, but probably not. Show auto. Oh, there's something else important I had to say. What the hell was it? Oh, right. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys liked me doing this, I think there's at least a couple more of these game book kind of games on Steam. I know there's at least one more Steve Jackson game. Maybe we'll do a poll and see if you guys want me to continue on another Steve Jackson game. Because I had fun, and I feel like it's interesting enough for people to participate in sometimes. But it was a hell of an adventure, that's right. I'm glad to have been able to share it with all of you guys. And with that, have a good night. Have a good weekend. And I can't turn on the auto cam because I might show my accidental naked body. So take care everybody, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Sorcery is done.